Yay! We have liftoff.
How's it going?
That's what our boy's gonna say once he becomes a doctor astronaut.
It's true. It's true.
Doctor of the astronaut school, where they train even the smartest astronauts. He's a genius.
Where do you go to see the dumbest astronauts? Where do they study?
At Paige's Nighttime Academy.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Good.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Is liftoff what I say when I give Pat uppies?
So you brought the headphones, right?
Headphone? No. I didn't know that was my job.
Well,
I was busy
you broke all the other
baby.
Fedhones.
Fedhones?
You broke every Fedhone.
I feel really bad.
Pat,
is this a new camera?
Yeah, no, it's been, well, I mean, I've had it for ages. I've had it for like 8 days.
That's not ages.
9 days.
So I actually got this camera for my office, and then Pat got really jealous because it's incredible, so he bought one as well.
That's not exactly how that happened.
That is literally exactly how it happened. How else did it happen, Patrick?
I tested it when I was setting up some of your bullshit, and I was like, this is a pretty nice camera. I should get one of these.
Yeah, and you were jealous. You were like, whoa.
Jealousy doesn't make sense in this context, Paige.
I know.
Because jealousy is like, oh, I'm so mad. But it's like, instead it's like, I should get one. And then I got it.
It was funnier for me.
Pat's
Your eyes
really
do really pop.
Yeah, but look how defined the shine is on the top of my balls.
So I actually hate this camera because I feel like you can see every flaw.
Well, I mean,
like normally I just like rub some black shit on my eyes, but today I kind of had to like try a little harder.
I mean, Paige, if you want, we can just use the old camera. It's around here somewhere.
Well, no, because this is, I think, a better camera, but...
I don't have a headphone dent. I have a sleep apnea mask dent. It's different.
Yeah, no, genuinely, that's...
You know what the saddest part about the sleep apnea is, Paige?
What is it, Patrick? Is
that a lot of people get the sleep apnea because they have a case of the fat throat, where they gain some weight, and then they when they sleep in, their throat gets fat, like the fat pushy, and then your throat closes up, and then they choke. That's not what I got. I have the other sleep apnea, which is the sleep apnea in which I just forget to breathe if I'm unconscious.
No, that's true. See, I currently have fat throat because I'm still.
You sure do, bitch.
Thank you. Okay. Well, I'm still in the throes of postpartum, and also like you're an asshole. And I'm still fat from pregnancies or whatever. I'm taking my time with it because I'm breastfeeding.
You're right, just to watch. It is the stupid gay baby sleep apnea.
I've noticed that when I'm sleeping, like I wake up and I can feel myself like snorting, snoring.
You know.
So I definitely have fat.
Yeah, ever since you got pregnant, you've been snoring a lot harder.
That's crazy.
You snored before, but it was like a normal person snore,
like a cute, like honk shoe me me me.
No,
did I not have honk shoe me me me?
You didn't do the me 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 part.
I went me me me.
You did not me me me.
I went me me me.
But now you snore like somebody who snores.
Oh man.
No me me me's.
What do you mean I don't do me 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 me?
The only time you do me 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 is when I bring like food home or like. Hey, honey, I'm getting a soda. Do you want a soda? And you go, me. Like Beaker.
I do honk shoe, me. Please tell me I do honk shoe.
No, honey, I'm sorry. I don't mean to blow up your sleep noise spot.
I think, your eyes are a lot more striking than mine. Because my eyes are like green, but yours are like blue.
Woo.
Like Pat is that meme of the guy who's just sitting there like, with his like, blue eyes.
I remember when I was like in high school, in grade 11, which to me was the last grade of high school, I was talking to a girl in my class, And she was like, oh, wow, I didn't notice you had blue eyes. And it's like, Crystal, we have gone to the same school for 12 years.
Man, fuck her. Who cares?
And you have never looked at my eyeballs once when we have spoken. What the hell? What the hell? I was in grade 1 with that chick. Why am I talking about another girl? Because this is a story.
How could you ever
Do you want me to change it to a man?
Speak of another woman.
No, that's...
You have a
That was
wife.
not a woman. That was a girl.
Yeah, I know. Who cares? Who cares?
Who cares? I don't know. She liked my feet too much? I don't know.
Oh,
what
no,
that
not
means.
her. Who cares? I mean, like, I don't know.
What?
Hey, have you guys not noticed? Look at how handsome and wonderful Patrick looks. Pat got a haircut.
I got
and
a haircut.
Trim.
So here's what happened.
Doesn't
Here's
look
what
so
happened.
good.
Paige, I was like, oh, I got to get a haircut. And Paige, I turn around and she's on the phone with our local barber.
Yeah.
And she's like, my husband needs a haircut. Do you have any openings? And then she's like, great, got it. And then she looks at me and goes, Pat, they have openings. We're going to go right now. And then we put the baby in the car and she's like, I will drive you to the barber right now.
Yep.
And then I'm like, and then I got there and the barber lady saw me and she's like, haha, your wife was right. You do need a haircut. All right, sit down.
I didn't realize. Ooh.
Yeah, and then she laughed at me.
Yeah. Good.
And then she cut my hair and she did a really good job.
Good. We do look more pink. That's true.
And I was like, wow, this is a targeted... The wife really sold it.
No, I just said, hey, my husband needs a haircut. I wasn't like, oh my god, he looks like a crazy man. Yeah, but you women
use your tone.
No, I just said my husband needs a haircut.
The first Greg, this is not Greg, dude. Greg is when the beard goes too, bro.
Yeah, beard is like full.
And I can't
Greg.
shave the beard because then the baby will freak out.
The baby did not care about any of this, though.
Well, yeah, because from the old one to this is a minor change.
That baby won't give a shit. That baby will smile at, like,
that's why
anybody.
I gotta keep the beard until he's like 10. And then shave it.
No, I'd say like 2.
I'll be like, all right, son. I hope you do a really good job on your exams tomorrow. I'll be waking you up first thing in the morning. And then right before his big, like, elementary school or high school exams, shave all of this shit. And be like, hey, what's up? I'll only grow it back if you get 100.
Does the baby have a dent? So it's so funny. The baby's head is, like, identical.
Well, babies have to have a dent because their brain ain't done. They gotta grow big brain.
Well, the skull isn't done.
Yeah.
The skull isn't done. That baby smiles and laughs and just grins at everyone.
He's a very
his teeth,
friendly baby.
His 2 bottom teeth.
They're coming in.
They came in last night.
You know why his teeth are coming in? Because I cried a couple days ago.
What the fuck?
Do you remember when you told me you went down to the infant circle?
Oh yeah.
And the other baby that was the same age as our baby had teeth.
Yeah.
And I started to freak out and like cry.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, "Does my baby not gonna have teeth?"
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's true. Pat had like crying fit because he's like, because all the babies at the circle, same age as Gowron, like had teeth. In some form, and Pat was like, "Oh no!" and bawling. Pat was like, "Is he gonna be toothless?" And I'm like, "No, he's 3 weeks behind because he was born 3 weeks early, and also like,
oh no,
sometimes babies don't get teeth for a while. Who gives a shit?" Also, it was a bunch
and
of
I was
girls.
I was like holding him and I was rocking him. I'm like, I don't want my boy to be toothless, guy.
Well, then he'll have honey, we'll get him like a sick grill and it'll be fine.
Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. Just to watch says the baby does not need to meet developmental stage to the day. In fact, he can even be weeks behind.
But he's gonna be a space brain surgeon.
Pat. Okay, physically, he's a little boy, and he was early. He's going to be slightly behind physically, even though so far I haven't noticed anything like that. But, like he might be, like, it might take him a little extra time to walk or crawl. But I would say intellectually and socially, he's like...
Oh, socially, that kid's doing better now than I am now.
He's incredible. That kid, we're in the grocery store...
It's so
I'm in the grocery store. That baby is looking at people and smiling at everyone and giggling. He's awesome. He's awesome. Well, thank you, Better Bob.
Yeah, I think you look nice, honey.
Aw, thanks.
You were worried. You were like, oh, the camera,
appreciate
the
it.
camera.
I mean, I'll be real with you. As you can see, I have not streamed in forever. I am so sick. I'm like kind of feeling good today, so. But like, I am sick as fuck, y'all. And I wake up in the morning and I look like I'm deathly ill, but I'm trucking.
Yeah, baby teething can be rough on mom. Mom only.
That baby was up every 30-40 minutes last night. It was rough. And it's because of his teeth. I feel so bad for him. Is the pee bucket working? So, I guess I didn't. So
She's really diligent. She uses it every day.
I know. I turned in the piss bucket weeks ago, and my cortisol is completely normal, which is
that's crazy.
Which is so bananas.
You're under so much stress.
I'm so fucking stressed out. I'm doing everything wrong for my cortisol. I'm doing everything wrong. Like, I'm drinking coffee in the morning. I'm not like, but yeah, so far.
So Grief Ninja asked the question, hey, am I not doing my share of the breastfeeding? Well, I obviously can't do that. What we currently do is Paige grabs the baby and
hold
feeds...
Hold on. Sorry. What we did do, because I mentioned this, sorry if you don't mind me interrupting you. What we did do... Sorry. What we did do was I would pump at least one bottle so that Pat could take the first shift, and then I could take him the rest of the time that evening.
Yeah.
For the night, and then in the morning Pat would take the baby. But what actually works better is that I just have him all night, and I don't pump, and I just have the baby all night, and then Pat takes him as soon as he wakes up so that I can get a little extra rest.
So the reason we switched to that was that we discovered a challenge that we could not have possibly expected, which I don't wake up at night anymore.
Pat
ever.
Yeah, like Pat went from the slightest noise and he would bolt awake to the point where I have to shake him to be like, hey, can you take the baby?
So like,
it's 7 a.m.
What would happen is the little guy would be crying and it would be like the first one, so I should feed him, but he wouldn't wake me up at all. He would wake up Paige, and then Paige would wake me up.
Yeah.
And then the baby had been like crying for 2-3 minutes, and so now we're all up now. So like that doesn't work. So instead, at like 6:30 or 7:30, whenever baby decides to get up,
it's between 6 and sometimes 8.
But whatever. Point is, when baby get up, Paige feeds him. And when she's feeding him, I take the dog out pee, and then I come back and I grab baby and I play with baby and like entertain baby for as long as I possibly can, so that Paige can just sleep.
Yeah.
Today I made it to fucking 10 a.m.
Yeah, I'm so grateful because like I think I maybe slept 3 hours last night, so that really saved me. Thank you. Yeah. That was really...
Because you went from 3 hours last night to 3 hours this morning, which is... Yeah. I mean, split, it's bullshit, but it's still a human.
It saved my life, because otherwise I can't accomplish anything. I used to be able to survive on very little sleep, but now it's very little sleep plus... So breastfeeding is like, expends so many calories. So it's like running a marathon. Like sometimes I'll get done feeding him and I'll be like, I am so fucking exhausted, even though I haven't done much physically.
Well, the other thing, Paige, you said that you used to be able to subsist on 2 hours of sleep. You also used to be 20. No. Also used to be 20.
No, even like 2 years ago, before the baby.
That's true.
Like even 2 years ago, I'd be able to like whatever, but now. You wish you could breastfeed to lose weight.
You can.
So here's the thing, right? I thought when I would be breastfeeding, I would be losing weight. I haven't lost fucking shit. So it depends. Some people lose weight immediately breastfeeding. Some people hold on to all of the weight or gain until they stop breastfeeding. Me, I have no idea what's going on because my thyroid stimulating hormone levels are like through the roof, which is probably not helping. So we'll see. Something to do with that.
Probably.
But most people, if you're breastfeeding, do tend to lose a lot of the weight that way.
Hey, I'm gonna just tilt this just a smidge.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Just a smidge.
Oh, are we tilted?
Well, no, because when you come by, we have to alter it just a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Just a smidge.
For sure.
Because I'm looking at that, and I don't like that one on the left.
Yeah. How do we do with modern baby toys? Does he care about any of that?
He doesn't give a shit.
So right now, what he's more focused on...
Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone.
You okay?
I just punched the microphone sitting down.
Oh, that's so mean. So, he, at this age, human faces are the toys. So he prefers to look at us, play with our hands, etc. He really
You
likes...
hit him with this.
We dance and sing, and we're clowns and monkeys, and we dance for him. He loves he has a wooden rattle that he loves.
That he loves to smash against our knuckles.
He has, which is so funny. So you know the Pokemon Farfetch has that, like, the leek. He has a leek that
Paige, people know what leeks are.
Yeah. Well, you know how that Pokemon always has a leek. He's like a little Farfetch. He always has this little leek he carries around. And it's so cute.
It was a gift from one of our neighbors.
Yeah, and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
He doesn't really...
He wants to pet the dog and the cat.
Yeah, he doesn't really care about any other toys.
He does try and grab my beard.
Yeah.
It hurts. Like a lot. Like way more than you would think it could hurt.
Oh yeah, he rips out my hair. He's started to, like, bite our noses.
Which is really cute until a single one of those top teeth comes in.
Yeah, we're screwed then. Does he put everything in his mouth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything you can get a hold of.
Yeah.
So we had a situation where we were, him and Zangief were hanging out, and so I had him like this, and like, and Zangief's trying to lick on him, and then Zangief like slurped all over his hand, like blah 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 blah, and then the baby was like having a great time, but then Paige had to hold the baby's arm while I ran to get some wet wipes and some like, towels, because he was just doing like, oh, I want to eat the dog drool.
So here's the thing, right? Like, he's at the point in his age, and he's so healthy that, like, if you drop something on the floor, it's kind of, I'm at the point where, like, I'm cool with him, like, you know, being on the floor and da-da-da. But, like, there was so much Zangief goop.
He wants to eat it.
No, I'm not gonna do that. So, but he really likes Elmo.
Zangief and Elmo so much. He pet on them, and then they both want to lick the top of his head like it's candy.
Yeah, it's good. He's the best guy in the world.
He's the best guy in the world.
The handsomest man on the block, as I like to say.
Oh, he's the cutest baby.
The handsomest man.
You know he's the cutest baby, right?
He knows he's the cutest.
He does. Does Zangief Murph? What is Murph?
I don't know what Murph is.
I know what that is. Yeah, you can't isolate the kids from the germs too much.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean is, like, I, like, when I go to the baby mother's circle or whatever, some of the women, like, of the young babies will lay down a little thing for the baby. I have him on the rug. He's playing with the toys.
Oh, thanks, Pyman. I appreciate it. It was Paige's idea to get this camera, so all credit goes to Peach Saliva.
I really wanted them to be able to stare into our pores and to analyze all of our flaws instead of just some. When's the pox party? Oh, God.
My parents were going to do that.
So I never had chicken pox. I was able to get the vaccine in time.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. I'm the only person I know that never had chicken pox.
When did the vaccine happen? Because
I feel like
when I got it, I don't feel like there was a vaccine. Because I got it when I was 4. So I got it in 1990. Does anybody know when the chickenpox vaccine hit Canada? Because, like, I got it the day that everyone decided to go fucking swimming. Oh, and so I was the only person that couldn't go swimming.
That sucks.
It fucking sucks so much shit. In fact, I didn't know there was a fucking chickenpox vaccine until you mentioned it to me during one of these stories about getting it. 95, I had no chance.
I guess I was 7 then. Or no, I wasn't in Canada, so whenever it came out in the U.S.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had the vaccine, so I never had chickenpox. So I'm hoping that baby Gowron...
That means I could get fucking shingles later in life. That's exciting.
It's not like a guarantee.
My grandpa got shingles.
I know people who have had shingles. It sucks.
That's okay, though. I can deal with chronic pain. That's not a problem. I'm sorry, what? Microsoft removed the Xbox logo on the website for games. Now just this console PC instead of Xbox. Bro, you know what my favorite part about all this Xbox shit? I've been like reading it and then like filtering it to Paige. Hey Paige, you see this new Xbox shit? It's like, oh, Xbox controllers are on sale, or Xbox this is, or Xbox that. Like a bunch of these are probably like panic reactions from people going off of like a lack of news. But like it's a lot of panic reactions, and that makes the news happen.
Yeah.
Like consumer confidence is like a measurable like thing.
Oh man.
You toasted, aren't you?
I'm fucking toasted.
She's
dude.
toasted. So like for example, if you guys would not have kicked in dollars to put games on the backlog wheel, if you didn't believe that I had a system to put as much goddamn shit on that wheel as I possibly could.
It's so like, I don't know if you know this.
But as you can see,
so Pat's a lot like Tinkerbell.
I have a system.
You have to give him a lot of attention and applause, or he'll die.
Or I'll die. Oh, fuck. I fucked up my fucking...
I feel like... Big wheel keep on turning. Yeah, hey, I kept saying to Pat, I'm like, we need like a theme or a little happy song for when you're spinning the wheel.
It's hard to do that.
Do you want me to make you one?
Sure, if you like. I think I fixed it.
I could make one.
If you like. Anyway, back to, hold on. Where?
I can finally do that part about the priest.
That's nice, honey. Okay. It is hard. Also, I don't know if you guys could tell. Actually, let's go back to that thing.
I keep sitting like all goony.
I don't know why.
I keep
actually,
doing this. What is wrong with me?
Just sit up straight.
No.
All right. I don't know if you guys see, but if you look over to that way, you will see that part of the price for using the OBS enhanced broadcasting version, not available to the public, that makes the stream look way better, is that the timer plugin that I use is broken. So I'll instead be using a timer on my phone. Apologies. Is Nutson supposed to be on the wheel twice? Yes. I checked that. Just the nature of the things that I got ready ended up with Nutson on the wheel twice.
He's making a wheel and checking it twice. Nutson's on the board because he paid for it twice.
That's right, yeah. Also, Mr. Mind Goblin, right? See up here? Mr. Mind Goblin, Mr. Baconator, they actually both recommended the same game. So, you know. The wheel's not perfect, but I'm doing my best out here. There we go. We're back now.
We're back.
And we're back. You put on infinite spin? Oh, it just does that. It just does that in the background. How you doing, babe?
I'm good.
Hold on. Yeah, you're toasty.
Oh, I thought you were going to fart.
What? Why?
I don't, because you do that. You'll be like, hold on, and then you'll pause, and then just...
Yeah, you're right, Paige. I like to look you right in the eyes and then fart and then go, oh, I farted. Oh, smelly. Oh.
Yeah, you do. It's weird.
And then laugh, and then you go... Don't do that.
Like that.
Yeah, that's me doing that and you doing that.
Yeah.
This is not.
You're trying to make it look like I do that?
Yes, I am making it look like you do that.
No, I don't.
You would
do
never
that.
do that.
I don't do that. I do something far more sinister.
Mm-hmm. Hey, let's thank some people while we chat, shall we? Mm. All right, Mahler 2 subs. So to why you so cra. Thank you. Third Wells kicked in $5. Any plans to start transitioning over to Blue Sky now that it's open to the world at large? Escape Hellsite? There's a problem with that. And the problem is that I have nearly 100,000 people following me on Twitter and like 35 people following me on Blue Sky, which means that my dank memes don't reach the audience that they need to. So what I'm probably going to do is have a day in which I'm just going to start duplicating literally every single thing I post on both.
I mean, that seems the smartest, right?
It does seem the smartest, Paige. That's why. That's why it's my idea. Because I'm the smartest. Mm. There's a plugin? Oh, cool.
Oh.
I'll probably ask about that. and then be like, just give me. My pussy's in bio, by the way.
What? Why is that happening? Why are pussies in bio?
Something to do with the robots are just, they're trying all different ways to get you to click on
My
their...
pussy's in... Wait, but why...
I don't know.
That's so strange.
I don't know.
Not even, hey, my nudes or my butthole.
No.
Or whatever. It's my pussy.
Yeah.
Is in the bio.
That's right.
That's... I mean, ma'am, you are a full person.
No, they're not even a person at all.
It's just
a
Wait,
full
is it just
robot.
like a really close up of just the pussy?
No, it's robots using stolen pornography.
But is it like a really big close up of the pussy? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just there's nothing else.
In bio. Yes.
Gynecologists hate it.
This one weird trick. Harriet Kingsport kicked in $5. Thanks, Harriet. Pat, considering how disappointing the message in Silent Hill 2 Showcase were, did we ever hear more about the Silent Hill Townfall or F? We have not. I keep getting this sinking feeling that they were killed to cover losses from Ascension. No, they're going to happen, and they'll probably be awful. Except for maybe F. F might be okay.
Yo, I loved the message. The short message. I loved it. I loved every second. It was so powerful.
Was it? Did you feel that it was powerful?
It was, Pat. It was powerful. Pussy in bio.
I saw somebody describing that there was somebody else who, that they're familiar with that used to work for Giant Bomb that was like a Silent Hill super fan that was like similarly hating all the new shit for years and years and years, but they loved the short message and they thought it was extraordinarily like powerful and like really spoke to them. I don't remember their name. Voidburger.
And who is this person again?
Essayists used to work for Giant Bomb.
Oh, okay.
And I've never heard of this person before.
Right.
And I'm just like, am I too harsh on it because I don't get any? I have no overlap with being a teenage girl.
No.
Oh,
go ahead.
Do they have too much overlap because they were, in fact, at one point a teenage girl?
So, I wish I weren't toasted. Okay, so you know how a lot of men could not relate to, or at least
Turning Red. Oh, what a pile of shit!
A lot of men were like, "Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it." And it's like you never.
What
were
a pile of shit!
Right?
You never had to hold a book in front of your penis in school. Come on.
So this is about relatability, right? Can you put yourself in someone else's shoes, even if they're like a different gender than you, etc.?
Stop it with the 9/11.
But a lot of it's like relatability, and a lot of people can relate to aspects of the characters in Silent Hill, the short message, and I totally understand. But just because something is relatable doesn't mean it's necessarily good from a narrative standpoint or a gameplay standpoint. So that's why like a lot of people I saw arguing on Twitter were like, but I relate to this character so much. And that was kind of their argument. And it's like, that's awesome that you relate to these characters or aspects of this story. That doesn't make it good from a gameplay standpoint. It doesn't make it good from a narrative standpoint. The one of my biggest complaints was at the end, the bones and the concept were good. For me personally, I really liked the fucking what it's called, not the B plot, but the plot about Anita's
her background,
past.
her generational trauma stuff was really good.
Way more interesting.
I loved the generational trauma.
I wanted more of that. Her trauma with her mother. I didn't give a fuck about like these in the story. The girls and all of that stuff with the building and the jumping and all of that. Like it was so much more compelling to learn more about that. Like her brother in the fridge, what the fuck's going on there? I thought that was fascinating. And I really, really wish we would have explored that aspect with the rest of it being more C plot, etc. But anyway, go ahead.
So here's the thing for me, right? Because like I was not a teenage girl. That's true. So like a significant amount of like the intergirl friendship drama, intergirl jealousy stuff, like that's not going to hit the same way as it would as me, almost a 40-year-old man.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah.
Hey Susie, thank you for calling me well groomed. I appreciate it.
Susie.
But the part that got me was not as somebody, not like a non-gender issue, which is like the callousness of a character to like all those scenes of Maya just going like, man, it'd be so cool if I killed myself, and Anita just going like, that's crazy.
The problem was so I think that I'm
Like
trying,
that's what I locked onto.
I'm trying to be charitable because I think another thing other people feel, number one, it's an aspect of relatability. Like when someone relates to something, it's very difficult for a lot of people to see the flaws in it because it's like a piece of them, right? And I understand that. But like I relate to certain characters in fucking Beast Wars. I also acknowledge that there's parts of Beast Wars that are fucking trash.
Hold on. Do you think
I am Optimus Primal?
I was about to say this is the dark.
I am Optimus Primal. No, but
we're married, and this is the dark secret that came out: is that Paige truly believes she can yell out, Paige,
maximize,
and turn into a rat person.
Yeah, shut up! Don't tell them about my rat trap. No, but okay, so there's an aspect relatability, right? The other aspect is, hey, if it deals with a sensitive subject. Be it a subject I relate to, or just a subject that is sensitive, such as, teen suicide in general. You can't criticize how it's presented. And I feel like people were like, well, but it deals with a sensitive subject, and also I relate to the sensitive subject, or I relate to these characters. And I really was just like, it is dealing with a sensitive subject. I personally did not feel like it dealt with the subject matter well, but I think part of that was the fact that it was an hour and a half.
So
I will say the length of it was obviously a detriment. So
I think relatability has a catch-22 element to it,
right?
Because if you're completely unable to relate to the core conflict of any particular story or situation that you encounter in your life, you're gonna have a hard time engaging with it in any meaningful way.
Right.
So if you have a buddy of yours that's like, man, I really want to kill myself, and you have never been depressed, you're one of those people that nothing bad ever happened to you.
Yeah.
So I've seen this happen where somebody's like, man, I'm so fucking depressed, I'm going to kill myself. Yeah. And then their friend goes, what's going on? Everything's fantastic. Whoa.
But you have all these great things in your life,
and it's like a complete fucking non-starter.
Yeah.
That's incredibly useless. And in some cases, like actively harmful. However, I have seen, and this is more a narrative thing, when you relate to something, and when something directly appeals to either a life experience or an existing mental construct, that relatability can completely blind you to every other aspect of its presentation whatsoever.
Right.
You can go, this is a story about somebody in an abusive relationship.
Yeah.
Therefore, it's incredible because I was in an abusive relationship.
Right.
Even though it's the most poorly written fucking schlock ever, because you connect to it, your emotions kind of override your criticism.
Well, and then even if you do have criticisms, if someone else criticizes aspects of that character, you relate so
You're
hard,
criticizing something that I relate to, therefore you're criticizing me.
Well, I've seen that. Oh, this is so but I've seen that in the Baldur's Gate 3 community with Astarion. It's really
man,
it's so fascinating.
Oh, how could you ascend him? Oh my God, you psycho!
Like, it's part of his story, and it's not linear. Now, I personally could never ascend him. I'm a big softie, and I always have to be like, a good guy, etc. But I'm really interested in seeing other people ascend him. I want to see what happens. But a lot of people are like, oh no, my precious, what is it? What's the word? Oomphy, or my precious. My
oomphy means something, right?
No, what does it mean?
One of my mutuals.
Get out.
Mutual friends.
I'll be goddamn. I did not know that. I'm so old. whatever. Anyway, people are like, thank you for telling me. But people are like, oh no, my baby girl Astarion, and it's like, he's kind of an asshole. Now, I think that appeals to me.
Kind of? Wait, whoa. Let's rewind.
No. He's toxic as fuck. Red flags everywhere. Don't get me wrong.
Astarion's a genius
Don't get me
character
wrong.
because Astarion is like the poster child for my trauma says I can do whatever I want.
Right. No. Sorry, I'm trying to paraphrase. Yeah, no.
And he's very attractive,
But he's
so
hot,
he's morally
gray.
gray.
No, I'm really interested in watching the fandom discuss Astarion, because a lot of people relate to his character or relate to this horrific, trauma, metaphor, blah blah blah. But if you criticize aspects of his character or you ascend him or whatever, people will freak the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
And it's really interesting to watch. Because I don't know. There's so much to be said about relatability.
So where I
character.
get to it is people are like, you should talk with Voidburger. I'm like, I don't know. First of all, I don't know them. I'm sure they're very nice. But like, because I'm coming from a place of pseudo relatability instead of genuine relatability, you run into the issue in which if I believe that their personal experience relating to the topic is obfuscating your judgment,
right,
then there's no way I can have that conversation without being a condescending piece of shit. And I don't really feel excited to do that. That doesn't seem like the kind of thing I would like to do.
I don't think you would come off that way.
There's no way to do it, because at the end of the day, you end up saying some sanitized version of, are you sure you don't think this is good just because it's like something that happened to you? Right? Are you eventually you end up saying, are you sure you're not just horribly biased? To which the response is, are you sure that I'm not horribly biased as I don't have a relation to something like that?
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
And yeah, Filthy makes a good point. It's a terrible way to get introduced to someone. So hopefully you will
Hey, I heard you are wrong.
No.
That's how a lot of people get introduced to me, though.
That's true.
Fair.
I'm sure that, if you two were to be introduced naturally, I'm sure you guys would be good pals.
Hey, you know what? I would like to point something out. I just saw Shonen Hero say, listen, Pat, we'll have to agree to disagree on whether the short message is good. So I would like to clarify something that has to do with the CSB podcast and obviously Wooly over at Wooly Versus. Because of the long publicized history of me and Wooly talking for many, many, many years, people think that I actually hate the term agree to disagree. No, me and Paige agree to disagree.
All the time. Oh my God, every day.
The problem that I have is when a certain person uses agree to disagree when they're like factually wrong. Not opinion, not perception, not perspective. I mean, like, that didn't happen. That's not real. What are you talking about? Now, he doesn't do that nearly as much anymore. He used to do that a lot more in the 2010s.
No.
Dude, that fucking GameCube thing. Okay, Paige can vouch for this.
God.
I will be sitting around and I will get re-mad over conversations that occurred like 10 years ago. And it's for the stupidest reason, too.
But, like, it's funny because you'll just all of a sudden you'll go, oh. And it's so funny.
Like, Wooly, we're playing Dark Souls, and Wooly says, oh, it's just like that whole argument about the GameCube being blue. To which I say, the GameCube's fucking purple. And then you guys couldn't see because we didn't use cameras at the time, but he rolled his eyes and did like a big head thing, and you could hear like a really big sigh, and he goes, I'm so sick of this argument. And the part that makes me angry is like, you're so sick of the argument that you brought up to talk about? Why'd you bring it up?
I don't think he thought that you would like go on and on about this for years. Remember what was the thing that was
the pie with my mom?
No, the salmon thing.
The salmon?
Salmon.
The color of the Zaku.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That was a whole thing.
Oh, that was so funny.
That was a whole thing.
Oh.
I got a little crazy about that.
It was honestly.
I got a little bit mentally ill about that. Just a smidgen.
I am no longer mentally ill. It's my favorite.
I'm
thing.
not allowed to wear that shirt.
Not a. Oh,
No.
what? Wait, what are you talking about? I would let you wear that shirt.
No, but God would say no.
No, wear it. It's fun.
No, I'm playing with fire if I wear that shirt.
That's true.
I'll develop fucking schizoaffective disorder or something.
Well, fingers crossed.
I don't want fucking schizoaffective disorder.
Listen, knock on wood, fingers crossed. That's a rough one. That's rough. That is difficult. That is a difficult one.
Give it time. Now I'm outside the danger range for schizophrenia. It would have happened to me when I was like 25 to 30.
Pat, people develop things like that outside of ranges. Just because you
The majority of men who develop schizophrenia absolutely develop in a very specific range.
Oh, no, that's true. But I'm sure that, just because a birthday happens doesn't mean you're like, I'm free.
Oh, no, but it's generalized. Once you turn 35 and you haven't had schizophrenic voices come in, you're probably good.
You guys are being really nice to me today. Thanks. Wouldn't that be weird if I wasn't in the room right now?
Where would you be?
Oh, I don't know, somewhere else. What if I never existed and everyone was just like...
What's the deal with the baby then? Did I steal the baby?
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be tough.
Wouldn't that be wild?
I'm not down with this. Ghost Pange.
Who's talking? Who's talking? Anyway, sorry, I genuinely am I'm sorry, I hope... Did I make sense when I was talking about this short message?
Yes.
Or did it seem like I was on a drunken ramble?
Yes.
Okay, I do think that here's the takeaway for me. If you like something, fuck yeah. It doesn't truly matter what me or anyone thinks about a product that you enjoy. If you enjoy something, just... No, but really, I like trash. I love trash.
Matters what I think.
Sometimes when I talk about... sometimes when I critique things... Or if I'm like, yeah, that sucks. Someone goes, oh, yeah, well, I think Beast Wars sucks. And I go, all right, yeah. Yeah, all right. Yeah, there's parts of it that are trash. But I love garbage.
Yeah, you love garbage. I want to
sit in it.
Yeah.
Roll around. Eat it a little bit.
Don't eat the garbage.
But yeah, so if you like it, fucking love it.
You know what? It's one of those things. It's like, you're completely right. But at the same time, you need to hit some kind of, like middle of the road level of general non-insanity if you ever want to talk to somebody about something that and have a discussion. So it's one of those things where people get all there's a couple of my mutuals that get really incensed when you call Stranger of Paradise stupid. Right?
Okay,
and they're like, no, you don't have to couch it in it's so stupid I'm having fun. Right? You can just genuinely enjoy it. You don't have to use an ironic filter on top of it. And I completely understand what they mean by that.
Yeah.
And I wholeheartedly disagree because genuineness and intelligence are not necessarily opposed. And fucking Stranger of Paradise is stupid. It is written very simple and characters act in buffoonish, silly ways.
I'm a dark elf, you see.
But it's very sincere.
Yeah.
Ace Combat
that is so true.
Aggressively fucking stupid.
I think something that you and I like. I think you and I tend to like polar opposites in our media. Extreme, pure sincerity.
I like good media.
Or just absolute
Paige likes
wink,
bad media.
Nudge, tee-hee.
I don't think that's the case.
You don't think that's the case?
No. I think
I've noticed.
I think you are just wildly attracted to incompetence in media. You like sincere incompetence really does it for you.
Yes, but I that's true. But I think sincere greatness, someone who really truly cares. So much of Kojima's stuff is he's so for real.
Yeah.
About it, but it's just kind of.
He's also completely full of shit.
But it's not incompetent though.
No.
It makes sense. The Amelie shit Yeah, no, I can get on board with that.
God.
I'm on board.
I'll die.
Fucking sign me up, Hideo. I fucking love that fucking shit so much. I think I was there for your stream. I was just like...
I'm so mad about
holding on to the Oh, it was so good. Oh, women do be shopping. I love it.
Doesn't make any sense.
It does.
Not right now.
No,
it doesn't.
it does, because the short message, was it very good? No. You know what? I enjoyed my time with it because I got to spend time with you guys. And at the end of the day, women be shopping, and it was.
You know what,
it.
Paige? You just used my most hated
at the end of the
argument.
Day. At the end of the day?
What? No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay.
My most hated argument for the level of quality or genuine enjoyment for absolutely anything.
Oh, because we spent time together?
You know what, guys? This game might not be the best, but if you get a bunch of your friends together, it's a good time. And it's like,
yeah, no,
I've had fun with my fucking friends seeing how high we can throw rocks into the sky. Right? Like,
yeah, but it's fun. That's fun. Like hear me out. Okay, you know what I think is lame? Jack in the Box games. I have never truly liked those games.
Wait.
But you know what I like? Like Cards Against Humanity, shit like that.
mm-hmm.
where the answers always come, right? Or assholes. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, the answer.
Jackbox.
If you play enough Cards Against Humanity, you're gonna see a lot of cum.
Right, but what I like about it is you're like relaxing, or probably drinking, just relaxing with like people you like or people you're trying to get to know. And I think there is.
Oh man.
I think there is. What's the word? Quality. No.
I'm Paige.
It's good. It is good to do.
Paige, I'm so. Like, what you just said is true, and those games actually function better as icebreakers than real games.
I agree.
But I'm now, like, obsessed with...
Cum?
No. Man, you're like 0 for 100 on trying to guess what I'm saying. Jojo, you are not.
Oh.
No, I'm obsessed with what you actually said earlier.
What'd I say?
Where you're like, you know what I've never really liked?
What?
Hand me.
What can I do?
What is this?
What do you need?
This is a box. Perfect.
Wait.
Okay.
Well, what's...
So Paige goes, do you know what I really don't like? I never was a big fan of those Jack in the Box games, and so I'm imagining her going like. I'm so sick of this. Why was I turning it? I knew it was gonna pop up and scare me.
Hey, Pat. Hey, look.
No, you can't do it. No, stop. I'm so serious about what I said. I'm so serious.
Tell them what
Me and Paige had like a fucking battle of wills last night, where she picked up a pen.
Now you're gonna call me out in front of.
I'm gonna call you the fuck out. She picked up this. Imagine this is a pen, right? And she smelled it. She's like, "Oh, this pen smells terrible. Why do I keep smelling it?"
I'm trying to be like Elaine.
Right. And I said to her, Paige, 1, I told you that story, and 2, you cannot in our house use Seinfeld gags or bits to me if you don't actually watch the damn show ever.
It's not that I never watched it. It's I can only watch to the 10 to 15 minute point in which the plot begins to fall apart. It's formulaic. I can't handle it, and you know this. Like,
Paige, if you... And you will not answer, because I know we talked about it yesterday. We talked about it yesterday, so you can't say it.
Fine.
But I asked Paige, Paige, if you can't tell me what type of cookie caused Jerry to break his vomit streak, then you will not use Seinfeld against me.
You're such an asshole.
And now I will wait, and someone will say what type of cookie broke his vomit streak, and I'll say, there you go, the first person to answer. It was the black and white cookie.
Yeah, because he doesn't vomit until the 15-minute mark, and so I didn't see it. That's what I'm saying, Pat. A lot of the crux of these plots revolves around the 10 to 15-minute mark. I always watch the setup. I can't handle the shit that happens after that.
Paige, your whole life is the part that happens after that.
I know, Patrick, and that's why I need a break. I have watched the first 10 minutes of probably every episode of Seinfeld, but it's been so long. Because my parents and my brother, they would all watch it together. I would leave because I couldn't handle it.
Paige, the idea of the family sitting down to watch a sitcom and it gets to 12 and a half minutes and you go, oh, I can't, I gotta go, and just running from
I would just go. You can call my mom right now. Call her.
I'm not gonna call your mom on the show.
She'll tell her. She'll be like, oh yeah, right around 10.
Yeah,
15,
Paige she would run out of the way of the Seinfeld episode. She'd get on her bike and then she'd start to tip over and throw herself into the dirt.
Fuck you. You can't. Come on. It's different. It's different. So It's Always Sunny
doesn't have that problem.
So it doesn't quite have that problem. There's a lot more twists and turns. But what did happen was Pat would have to pause. I would be like, pause, and he would do that, and I would sit there and go.
So Always Sunny starts. If you have not watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia, it starts with an episode called "The Gang Gets Racist," in which Mac and Dennis tell each other that they can't make black friends, so they go to a local college to impress each other with how easily they make black friends. Mm-hmm. This is the first 8 minutes of the first episode.
Yeah.
That took me an hour to get through. It's so intense. But that's the thing. Always Sunny episodes, that twist of is within the first 2 or 3 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, Mac and Charlie, my mistake. You gotta watch Curb, though.
So
Curb is also, there's no twist, it's just nonstop.
So, don't be mad at me.
Oh?
I've seen a lot of Curb.
I'm mad at you.
Because me and Adam would watch it at
the FurCon?
At the con.
So I gotta tell you, Paige.
And I remember literally having to go, I'll be back, and running to the bathroom to just kind of take a breath. And then I'd be like, okay, we can watch it, and then he'd press play
So
again.
The thing is, Paige, you know why it's easier to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Why?
Is because it's not a scripted show. They just followed Larry around with a camera for a couple seasons.
That's funny. Curb is really hard to watch, but because there's no formula, I can't escape. Right? So okay, so here's Seinfeld. It's like a roller coaster. And then they lose the lottery ticket. Whoosh, right? Whoosh. Oh, they found a lottery ticket. Oh, and it's a winning lottery ticket. Oh, whoosh, it flew away in the wind or something. I don't know. And so I can't handle that shit. So I'm able to run away. I can't run from Curb or Always Sunny. I can take a breath, I can pause, but I can't run.
No, you can't.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, Orphan Crippler, I'm right there with you. Those were his golf clubs. Fuck that guy. He stole his golf clubs in death. Paige, I think what might be one of the most called out moments I've ever been in my entire life was the podcast on CSB where I'm I'm watching Curb, Wooly, and I know you like Curb, and it's I don't understand what everyone's problem is because Larry's always right, and Wooly just looked like I had thrown a flashbang at him, and it was Pat, the point of Curb Your Enthusiasm is that Larry is always wrong. What are you talking about? Right. Are you insane?
Right. Yeah.
And I was like, haha. No, though. No. Anyway, you can't Seinfeld at me if you don't know Seinfeld.
I wish.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring home a black and white cookie, but only I will get to eat them.
You won't be able to eat a black and white cookie.
Why?
Because it's fucking huge.
Why? Are they this big?
It's bigger than that. It's like a pizza. It's enormous.
What? Why is it that big?
Because they were waiting to get the marble rye. So he wanted to have a big cookie because they were going to be there a while. So
wait, why did he throw up? Was he hungover? Or was there something wrong with the cookie?
There might have been something wrong with the cookie, but he was really talking a big game about how the cookie represented how society should be, in which the black and white together being delicious.
And then he throws up.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Wait, so hold on.
Think about it.
Oh, stop it. Hold on.
Follow the money. Is that the easiest thing to turn someone's brain off? Is just non sequitur, just go, follow the money. What? Look to the cookie, Elaine. Yeah, see? These people get it.
God damn it, now I'm hungry.
Yeah. Hey, Leo Ray kicked in a sub. So, no, they didn't. They kicked in $5. Thanks, Leo. Do you see that Japanese celebs are banned from saying Power World in fear of losing Nintendo sponsors? Yes. I did. It's funny. It's very funny. Would I eat a Twinkie from the trash? No, that's a question you can direct to my darling wife.
It depends on a few factors.
So this is what
okay.
So this is what pisses me off the
still in the
most.
wrap?
That she won't watch Seinfeld because we run into these conversations and I'm like, we're just reenacting a full scene from fucking Seinfeld.
But is it still in the wrap?
This is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about.
No, but is it in the wrap? No, these are questions.
It's on a doily. On top. On the very top.
What else is in the trash? Is it paper? Or is it like, is there like a dirty diaper in there? Because if it's all like paper, right, then like who gives a shit, right?
It's on top of it's on top of magazines.
If it's on top of magazines.
Yeah.
Like, okay, okay.
Paige.
Wait, no. Hold on. Does
what are you looking for, Ed?
Does this mouse, if I place this into a garbage can,
oh my God,
does it become garbage?
Paige? Paige, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. You are recreating the scene line by line.
No, but does
because the next line is for me to say adjacent to refuse is refuse.
No, but well, okay.
I can't believe this.
But Pat, the garbage pail is not a magical portal in which something like becomes. Wait, is that for real? Am I really just reenacting the scene? Well, no, it doesn't change what an object is. It doesn't change what an object is. No, it doesn't. No, I won't. It doesn't change what it is.
Can you see? Can you see why it's so frustrating to me? Because she refuses to watch Seinfeld, she forces me to relive scenes in Seinfeld.
Well, who am I?
You're George.
I'm your George.
You wish.
I'm not George. Will you get me another one?
Where am I going?
You're going to the fridge.
I'm getting in my fucking
Go to the fridge.
The
Go to the fridge. I'm tired. My back hurts. Please. Pat, I don't want to watch the scene.
I'm not.
No, but really. What do you mean, why do I always cry laugh? I'm not crying. I'm hooting and I'm hollering. It's different.
Yeah, Quick already sent it to me.
I am not Kramer, no.
I'm going to kick this up on the phone.
No, but what's the point?
Because you can't understand how you just did the whole thing. Well, hold on. So, Paige.
I don't want to.
Here is the moment of truth.
It's making me nervous.
Oh, you're doing it!
Why? That's why I...
Look at it.
No.
Look at it.
Wait, it's eaten?
It has a bite out of it.
Wait. Okay, that's weird.
Is it? Is that what makes it weird, Paige? And then he eats it out of the trash and he gets caught, right?
Well, okay, yeah, it had a bite in it that wasn't his. If a bite in it that wasn't his, he doesn't know how long it's been there. Yeah, that's weird. And it's not even like, check the pinned comment.
Paige watching Seinfeld would be akin to Alan Wake finding his manuscript pages. All right, honey.
You find yourself in the kitchen. You see an eclair in the receptacle, and you think to yourself, what the hell, I'll just eat some trash. No. It was not trash. Was it in the trash? Yes. Then it was trash. It wasn't down in, it was sort of on top. But it was in the cylinder. Above the rim. Adjacent to refuse is refuse.
It was on a magazine and it still had the doily on.
Was it eaten?
One little bite.
Well, that's garbage.
No, okay. No, that's garbage because there's a bite in it.
Wait.
Bite. It was her aunt.
Well, you, my friend, have crossed the line that divides man and bum. You are now a bum.
No, okay. If there's a bite in it that doesn't belong to you, and especially if you don't know. Oh, you're welcome, Ethel. My pleasure. Like if you don't know whose fucking bite that was, especially, that's so weird.
Nitpicking the details of what is and isn't considered garbage of eating food out of a garbage can is the point of the sketch.
Yeah, and that is not garbage if I place this completely working mouse.
I can't. I can't.
On a trash of magazines, it's fine. You can still, it doesn't become trash. It is still usable. Now for food, there was a bite out of it, right? Weird. That's fucking weird. Like I think they went too far with the metaphor. If there was no bite out of it, I think there's more to work with here. But because there was a bite, that's weird. That's too far for me. That's too far for me.
My darling wife, whom I love and whom we have a baby together, too anxious to watch a TV program that mirrors her life, but not anxious enough to explain to a room of 1,000+ people that eating out of the trash is okay as long as no bites.
No, there's if it is okay. I would eat an eclair out of the garbage if it was wrapped like a Twinkie. If a Twinkie was still wrapped, it's still good. It's sitting on top of the garbage of just paper. Just paper. It's just paper. Now, if the garbage had, a dirty diaper in it, no. Weird. That's not good. It's unwrapped. No. A bite in it. Not good. It's not good. I wouldn't say it's trash, but it's tainted, you see. Wait, no, what was that? Paige, this bit is so insane that someone who ghosted me 10 months ago just DM'd me to let you know you guys have literally done this bit on stream before. This is not a bit. Oh my god.
No, it's not a bit, but we have had this exact argument before, and you completely forgot the whole thing.
Are you really? I don't know.
Oh my god, Ross ate a Ferrero Rocher on the ground in a mall?
And that's why Ross is the man. That's why Ross is the fucking man. I support him. I am with him in spirit. I back him up. Ross is the best. I am with him all the way. I am with him all the way.
Hey, Paige, we need to test your Georgisms.
Okay.
All right. You're going to your local pizza place because you want a calzone.
I want a calzone, okay.
All right. So, you go and you buy your calzone.
Wait a minute. No, Ross, Rubber Ross. Not Ross from Friends.
That doesn't make any sense.
Rubber Ross. Someone was talking about Friends.
Yeah.
No, Rubber Ross.
All right. So,
yeah.
Paige,
okay.
You go to your local pizza place because you want a calzone.
Okay.
This guy has good calzones.
Okay.
And he does a good job. So, you order the calzones, he places the calzones, and you go, hey, I'm going to give this guy a tip because he does a great job.
Okay.
So you take a 10 and you put it in the tip jar.
Look.
But every time you put the 10 in, he looks away and then gives you a dirty look because he thinks you didn't tip him.
But I wouldn't do it like that.
Oh, you wouldn't do it like
No.
that? How would you do it?
If he gave me a dirty look, I'd be like, oh, just so you know, I put something in there for you. And then, see you later. And I'd leave. Or I would use a card, and I would,
No, this is the 90s. There's no card.
Okay, back in the 90s. All right. Then I would...
Yeah, he doesn't believe you. He doesn't believe you.
Okay, then in that case, I would... Wait, what is my step? What would I do?
Yeah, what next? He doesn't believe you, and he's like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Then I would take $2 out, and I'd be like, hey, this is for you, and then put it in there.
He does it again.
No, I would not put it in the pail until he locked eyes with me and I showed him the dollars. If I'm really
Paige,
concerned.
you have to hurry because your boss needs the calzone. You don't have time to do this. If the boss doesn't get his calzone, you might get fired because Mr. Steinbrunner's really hungry.
That is so dumb. That doesn't.
And then what does Paige do? She says, "Yeah, well, I slept with your wife."
Is that what George says?
And not in that situation.
Oh my god.
And then they inform him that that guy's wife is in a coma.
Oh my god.
And that's why he's never going to go hang out with Firestone Tires ever again. All right. So you want another drink? What do you want?
Yeah, I guess so.
What do you want?
One of these.
Okay. So you have to now continue to explain to chat why you are a jerk and won't watch Seinfeld TV with Pat.
Well, what am I supposed to say?
It's got Deborah Messing in it. She has a really good episode.
Oh yeah, isn't she the one that
she plays a huge racist?
Is she? Oh yeah, what was her deal? She
hates dentists, black people, and Jewish people.
But she's dating.
But mainly dentists.
But she's dating Jerry, right?
Yes, right. She's an anti-dentite.
Right, of course. Oh my god. I've been away for a while. Is it true you two had a kid? No, we didn't have a kid.
You had a baby.
We didn't have a baby.
What are you talking about?
We did not have a baby, dude.
Okay,
I mean, we have baby Ashley.
Oh my god, you can't do that.
Yeah, no, we didn't have a baby. Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about. Okay, Pony Hearts. I'm just fucking around. Yeah, I have a baby. Yeah, of course. I just wanted to see what would happen. Yeah, no, I have a baby. He's my guy. He's my bestest best friend. Also, welcome back, Pony. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to genuinely confuse you. I thought I was being silly. I'm sorry. We've not watched Advent Children yet. Good for you then? Well, thank you. He is wonderful. And welcome back, Pony Hearts. Also, where have you been? I'm joking. You hope our son does not have an extreme flatulence problem. Let me tell you something. You want your baby to be farting, because if they don't, you're going to be real sad. Because they're going to be in a lot of pain, and it's going to be hell. When will the world meet baby Galron? Oh, he's out and about. He's out and about. We're not hiding him under a bushel. Why would you ever watch Advent Children? Pat really wants me to watch Advent Children, so I guess that's what we're gonna do. I don't know. That's what we're doing.
What do you mean
I guess that's what we're doing. I don't know.
So blasé.
I don't know. Is Advent Children fun?
Oh, it's a blast. Advent Children is fucking dumb.
They got pics of him on Twitter. Who? My baby?
That's just me in my tiny man suit.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh. Advent Children is when the directing people on that said, hey man, you know what would make these fights cooler? If we stopped caring about stupid shit like gravity and momentum.
I don't understand.
The fights have a very loose understanding of what gravity is.
I see. Okay. Aw, Simsy, you leave Pat's head dental.
It's
Whoa.
from my sleep apnea mask so I can breathe.
That's from when they took out most of his brain. How could they?
That's so weak.
How could they
That's
do-
So come on, you can do better.
Okay. You're stupid.
Ah, come on.
I don't know. I got some laughs.
Oh, that's how we're doing it?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. I win.
All right. Meowsa for Murder Mittens, subscribe. Thank you.
It is not a dent from me beating him.
No.
No, that was in the lip the other day.
Yeah.
I gave him my best right hook. Like this.
That's not a hook.
Is that a hook?
Nope.
What's a hook?
Oh, really? Is this a real conversation?
Yeah, no, I don't. What's a hook? Like this?
Okay, Paige. Left, forward, jab, right,
Yeah.
straight,
Straight.
hook.
Wait, why would you take all the time to do that? That looks
Oh,
that
really
takes
easy.
so much time.
Scroll back a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't hit
Put
me.
your arms up like this.
Okay.
That's why.
Then wouldn't I just do this? Or this?
Yes.
Or this?
So, I go like this, and what do you do? Like this. What do you do with
I
your
go
hand?
this.
No.
I give it a
no.
kiss. I give it a kiss. I give it a kiss.
No, but you put up like this, right? Because you don't want to get hit, right?
Right.
So then I go like this. So what
Right.
do you do?
We'll do it.
Yeah. See?
Cause I'm so, and then I bam.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That. Yeah.
See, that's the
Pa pa pa.
that's the 3 types of strikes. You can't defend against all of them at the same time.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, just do all of them at once. Do all 3. You can't do that. That's different. That's different.
I just touched your tummy.
I know. I had a baby.
Aha!
My guts are literally rearranged.
Paige, I did this. I didn't even poke your belly.
It doesn't matter. Can you believe he did that to me, his wife? Aw, oh, gee whiz.
Aw, darn.
Did a mouse get stepped on? Ah, oh, jeez. Ah.
All right. Well, we've learned something today, honey.
Well, wait, but that takes up so much time that I'd be able to just go pop.
Okay, no, so here's the thing.
Right?
Here's the thing, and this is really important.
Okay.
This is the fastest, my
Right,
left hand.
right.
But it's the weakest.
Right.
This is slightly faster, and it's stronger. This is slightly slower, but it's stronger still. And this is the slowest, but it's strongest.
Right. What about, like, if I just need you in the balls?
That also hurts.
Well, but that seems the most effective.
Well, yeah. What we're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, boxing? Just
Yeah,
pure
well,
boxing?
not necessarily, but like
So
you asked me what a hook was.
So okay, there's the jab. Wait, jab, right? No. hold
No,
on.
wait. Are you right? You're right-handed.
I guess
Okay.
in this context.
We're gonna pretend you're Irish for a second, okay? This will make sense. Okay, so since you're Irish, there,
Wait, why?
because that is how. That's how
Why
you
is
hold
it-
your fist in Irish boxing.
Why?
Because that's how they do it. Probably because they're drunk and they need to be able to see where their hands are.
Pat, that's not very nice. So okay, I'm like oh.
Okay, so.
Okay. Wait, why
Actually,
are you laughing
no,
at
it's
me?
the other way. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's
is
the other-
it?
Yeah, because your left has to be forward.
Why?
Because it means that you can just go bop, 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 bop,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And then if you bop bop and then you put your right out.
So that's a jab.
Jab.
That's a jab, and this is straight.
Straight, yeah.
It's called a straight.
Straight, yes.
So my dad loves boxing,
Yeah.
and he's never taught me any of this.
Well, no, Paige, you got nothing going on
I'm
here.
strong.
All right. Pick a finger.
What are you gonna do to
Pick
it?
one finger.
No, you're gonna put it somewhere.
No, just name a finger.
Thumpkin.
Thumb?
Thumpkin.
What's thumpkin?
Where is Thumpkin?
Okay.
Okay.
Grab my thumb.
No, we've been down this road before.
Come on,
I
grab my
am
thumb.
not.
Grab
No,
my
I'm not.
thumb.
I'm not grabbing anything from you.
Yeah, that's how we got into this, man.
No. Okay. What? Okay.
No, okay.
I promise you can't hurt me.
I promise I will not hurt you.
Don't make anything come at me fast either. I'm too drunk for this. Okay, ready?
Okay, grab the whole thumb. You got it? Got a good grip?
No.
You got a good grip.
Well, it's hard because your
My
hands
thumb
are so
is small.
You're so small.
Here,
I can't.
like this.
Okay.
That's as good as a grip you're going to get, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now move my hand
Like
any direction you want.
this.
Anything you want.
I don't-
Like, where do you want my hand to go? Like this way or that way or what?
What is the...
My point... Oh, I'm moving. Oh, the
Yeah.
chair!
I'm really strong.
Oh, no, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Paige.
I'm very strong. I can prove it.
I will, yeah, prove it. Oh!
I got you, yay!
Oh, she was too
No,
fast.
I'm strong. I can move here. I can move. Okay, ready?
Okay. Okay, go.
Well, what exactly got you? Ha!
Oh, no!
Ha!
Oh,
Ha! Ha!
no!
Element of surprise
Ah.
is a strength.
Yeah.
I got
me.
you.
Ah.
Pew, 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 pew.
Now I'm the one who got beat. Oh, man.
I did it.
Yeah, that's just pocket sand fighting.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
and
no,
it's good.
just like, hey, Paige, what's up? Oh, nothing. Psh.
Yeah.
Ah, Logan, hey, hit the modulator.
Oh, fuck.
Hit the modulator.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah, Logan and Bennett skips to five subs.
Honk, thank you, honk,
Honkity-doodle.
honk, honk.
Oink.
Oh, man.
Ginger Bone sub. There's nobody I'd rather beat backlogs with than my two favorite gingers. Thank you.
Aw.
No, the thing is that, like, at one point I held out one finger, and then Paige put this, and then I beat her in an arm wrestling competition with my finger, and she was very sad about it.
That never happened. Never.
That did happen.
No.
Maxius the first sub, thank you. Woot26. Hey Pat, I had a thought about this earlier today. You think your kid, your son will inherit your staying crazy talk or develop one of his own? I'm hoping that child turns out completely normie, not funny
Boring.
at all.
I hope he is so boring. I don't think that's gonna happen. He's already so funny and charming and
He's a funny little guy.
smiley. Unfortunately, I think he won't be boring.
Athlete? Well, he is small already, so he'll have to be one of those small athletes, like basketball players or jockeys.
Yes, basketball players.
They're small basketball
known
players.
for their short stature.
What about that guy, Muggsy whatever? He was small. You gotta make the baskets.
What if your son grows up to be a jock who hates games and nerd shit? Good for him.
Well, I have a
Good.
piece of advice for all of you that you must actually understand is that sports are also games and are also nerd shit.
That's
I
true.
think that's the greatest trick jocks played on the nerds back in the day is that, like, memorizing obscure baseball statistics isn't also
And strategy.
nerd shit.
Yeah.
Like,
So children rebel from their parents. If you want them to be normal, just get weirder with it. Oh, don't worry.
I don't think there's any problem with that in our house.
I'm not worried about it.
I'm not worried about it. Dova Dude kicked in a sub. Thanks, man. If Jazamajoryu had a Digimon friend, it would certainly be Damemon. They'd even share the same catchphrase of Dame Dame. Oh, man, this probably hits a lot harder if I understand a single thing you just said. Hope Paige has fun with the games in the big wheel.
Big wheel.
Wheel.
Oh, we should probably...
You'll be spinning the wheel tonight.
Oh my god, really? I get to spin it?
Of course.
Cool.
Games Gone Buggy rated the channel. Thanks, Buggy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Games Gone Buggy. Dapper Cactar sub. Thanks, man. Another game from the Dread X collections. This is Szymanski's brother who made My Friendly Neighborhood got made into a full game called Exiled. Also, Paige, another game from those collections you might like is made a full game is also getting DLC, Sucker for Love, the Udrich horror dating sim.
I do know about it. Pat played it.
I did. I played it. Zucchiri's sub. Wow, 14 months. Wow. Have you seen the old Italian Spider-Man trailer? I saw the old Italian Spider-Man TV series. There were 6 episodes. It was incredible. Have you seen Italian Spider-Man?
I don't think I have.
It's great. Oh, it's super good. I love it. Dalmic sub. Thank you, Dalmic. Why were you talking shit about Advent Children when I came back?
I wasn't.
Yeah, you were like, I guess we're watching
Guess we're
Advent
watching
Children.
it. Yeah, because you're like, we have to watch it, we have to watch it,
We
we
do
have
have
to
to watch it.
I know, you've mentioned it 3 times. We should watch it. In fact, if Gowron's down tonight...
Yeah, he's
then
down right
watch it.
now.
Oh, is he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did you hear from Zangief?
see him asleep when I got the drink.
Oh, okay. Good.
You should put a bad game on the wheels of bankruptcy space. Don't worry, Queequeg. Many of the games that are on the wheel right now are bad games.
That's not very nice, Patrick.
I mean, that's just statistics.
That's true. That's true.
Goose Attack Almanac kicked in a sub to say money. Thank you.
Poor pregnant Adam Sandler.
You know what? Let me load up the.
God, I hope we get Orc Massage or whatever.
It's
Wouldn't
not
that be
in
great?
there. That game is just straight up porn.
Why not?
It's just straight up porn page.
There's no like version of it.
No, it's just pornography.
Oh, Orc Massage.
Let's see. Is pregnant?
What if we played it, but like no one could see or hear anything, but only us? That would be cool.
There's still a pregnant Adam Sandler game
Jesus, can you
on
turn
this.
this off?
No, I can't.
It's like actually.
No, you have to deal with it.
No, really, you're gonna make me sick.
Oh well.
Ugh.
The O2 Hero kicked in a sub. Jesus Christ, it's been 4 years. Well, thank you anyway. I appreciate it. Oh, Paige has been singing the FF7 Rebirth theme for days. It sounds so much like Eyes on Me. It sounds so much like Eyes on Me.
It's got the I think it's the chord progression. You know what I'm saying? I don't know for sure.
Blondie FDM kicked in a sub. Thank you, Blondie.
It's so good. It's a total banger.
White Grimace. Wow, that's that could mean a lot of things. Kicked in 1,500 bits. Thank you, White Grimace. So I'm just like, you could be like a white person grimacing, but I'm thinking of that purple freak from McDonald's, but all white,
but white,
which is horrible.
Weird. It's weird.
Are you sure Downpour has the worst story? Homecoming stars an escaped mental patient asking everyone he meets about a dead kid. Yeah. No, Downpour is internally inconsistent in a way in which huge proportions of the story make literally zero sense.
So, okay, people have been saying that Promises to Keep sounds like the Red Dwarf theme, which I think is Till the Day, right? And then the Red Dwarf theme goes da 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 da. So I think it just has very similar notes at that junction. I think.
Kai9 kicked in $5. Thanks, Kai. Making some delicious butter chicken using Campari tomatoes with the GF. Warding off the deluge of recruiters hounding my phone because Amazon is hiring contractors in bulk right now. Also, RIP Xbox, Lost Odyssey was good, soon to be Lost Media.
Love butter chicken.
I'm sure Lost Odyssey will live on. I'm not too worried about it. Corgi Primer sub. Thanks, Corgi Primer. Appreciate it. Thank you for priming your corgis. Ricky Jones, 47 sub. Hey, Pat and Paige. Shaven head looks badass. Shaved mine off a year ago and never looked back. Can't shave my beard, otherwise I'll look like a 5-year-old. Yeah, she asked me if I wanted to shave my beard. I was like, no. We can't do that. She's like, why? Like, I got no chin under here, lady.
You know what? I think our son has my chin and jaw. I think. It's hard to say because he's like, you know.
A child.
He's a tiny baby and he's
tiny
round.
baby, Paige.
But I think that I have passed on my handsome man jaw to a fella. We did it.
We did it. Yes. Kai9 kicked in another 5. Thanks, Kai. On a serious note, I am concerned about Sony without competition telling me to get a second and third job to afford the PlayStation 6 MSRPing for $1,200. Also, Doc says Xbox would chill with their third-party deal. That's pretty cool, I guess. Oh, whenever I hear about actually dealing with Xbox from a business perspective, from a developer standpoint, it's usually pretty good. It's their upper large-scale management that's the problem. Like, it's this very strange thing where Xbox has very competent middle management, which is something you almost never see anywhere. But their upper management is completely insane. Queequeg says, in that vein, hope everyone is excited to pay double for Crunchyroll starting next year. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to pay double for that product I already don't use. It's a shame there's no other way to watch anime. It's a shame. Hyper Mike 88 sub, thanks Mike. General kicked in $5. Thanks, man. So Microsoft leaves the console market and just makes software. Do you Sony is just going to go full 2006 mode and be massive scumbags again? No, competition means they can do whatever they want, which sucks. Nintendo will continue to exist. And that's good. But yeah, no, competition is good. So the PS6 would probably be like a half-baked update and be sold not at a loss. They'd be sold at a profit and be like $800. I don't know. There's nothing stopping them from selling PS5s right now for $800, considering demand had trouble keeping up with supply the whole time. Monkey Time Lord sub. Thanks, Monkey Time Lord. Thank you. Are you all right, honey?
Yeah, just
cool.
I always reach the point when I've been drinking that I start yawning.
Oh, that's good.
Even though I'm not tired.
Use that energy.
I will.
Yeah.
High five. High five.
Yeah.
I was gonna high five.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, get ready for this high five. Come on.
Oh no.
That's nice. I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, nice.
It's relaxing.
Do you want me to do that before bed tonight?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Well, because I brush Pat's hair before we go to sleep. Mm-hmm. But now there's no hair.
Oh, Paige, that actually feels like 100 times better with no hair than
really?
it does with
okay.
hair. Yeah, no, like guys who've got their heads shaved, doesn't this stuff feel way better with the no hair? Like way better.
To help Pat sleep at night, I try to remember if I don't pass out first, I take a comb and I brush his hair.
Dude, like remember 5 or 6 nights ago when I was so tired, you got up to feed the baby and you were like, "You're still up," and I was just started to cry and I'm like, "I can't fall asleep."
Yeah.
And then you petted on my head and I fell asleep.
Yeah. Sometimes I have to like rock my baby to sleep and rub his bald head. And then I rock my baby to sleep and rub his bald head.
Oh, wow. I really thought you were going to be like, and then I have to deal with the feeding the baby. I thought you were going to reverse it.
No, that would have been not as sweet. I wanted to be sweet.
Oh, that's really nice. I'm going to fall asleep on my stream.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't give me uppies. I don't need uppies.
Come on. Come here, hop in. Come on. Come on. Babe, come on. Come on. Let's go.
Oh, I hate this. Stop that. Stop it. Nicho's sub, thank you. So to Apathier, who said beep, thank you. Drucifer plays sub, 29 months. Somehow 20 years late to MGS3, but kind of glad I saved my first time playing this game from my late 20s, Lamau. Yeah, that game's got stuff in it. That game's got a lot of stuff in it. The Prinny Dude kicked in $5. Thanks, man. Don't know if it's funny or sad. The PlayStation fans might be getting Xbox games for a Bloodborne remaster / remake. I know, right?
Man, it hurts.
It's funny because not every game people demand remasters for, except for like Bloodborne is so interesting and just runs like complete shit. Like, have you gone back to Bloodborne in the past like couple of years?
I did. Yeah.
You go back and it's like, oh, this is rough.
I don't think it's okay. I mean, I like to.
Hungry time.
Oh, I gotta go.
You know what? I'm gonna go piss.
You wanna go piss?
I'm gonna piss.
Go piss, girl.
Okay, I'll be right back. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Piss time.
Okay, piss time.
go.
Reload.
Hey, everyone. Hey, listen, hey. I see you guys in chat. I see you making fun of Shikari because he's wanting to, he's got T-prog to do. Some people find that process really invigorating. Don't make fun of him for fucking prog and T. Don't. Shikari says, I'm at Wormhole now. Dude, I don't know what that fucking nerd shit is. Don't talk to me about it. I'm telling them to stop making fun of you. I don't want to talk to you about it. Those are different things. Don't I play 14? Yeah, but I don't play it like a nerd. It's doing research for work, so I know about Xbox. Hey, Deadman Prop sub. Thanks, Deadman Prop. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Here's a good question. That's a really good question. Kai9 kicked in $5. Thank you, Kai. So I've been debating with my friend, and I want your input. Who is oh, I said crowd. Oh, damn it. Who is Cloud's rival as of the FF7 Rebirth starting point? Who deserves the title the most? Versus who is it actually? Reno, Sephiroth, Zack, or Roach? So, in FF7 Original, I feel like there's a detail. I saw somebody talking about it the other day, and it's kind of incredible. So this is a minor spoiler for the original FF7. Outside of the flashback, the Nibelheim flashback, you literally never talk to Sephiroth even once. Literally never. It's kind of hilarious once you think about the sequence of events that the game goes through. Because every time someone you would go, oh, where'd my key? Where'd my key go? Where'd it go? It's in my pocket. Okay. Every time you're like, I'm talking to Sephiroth, you're actually talking to Genova. Meanwhile, in FF7 Remake and maybe FF7 Rebirth, he's like holding Cloud to his bosom and being like, what if I glazed you like a Cinnabon, Cloud? Oh, that hurt to say, but I had to be brave to say it. So who's his rival as of FF7 Rebirth? It's Roach. But the difference between that is that you're the winner on the rival side. You're the rival to be beaten. Right? That's something you don't usually get. It's cool. Wooly said Roach doesn't deserve to be his rival. Why not? Like, literally, why not? OG is Reno? No. No, that's not. No, it's not Reno. It never was Reno. Reno and Root are only a threat once Elena shows up. Reno never gives you like a cohesive threat ever. Necros 4442 sub. Thank you, Necros. Hey Orb family, hope you all are doing well. I've come to the realization from my friends complaining about a 10% drop rate for a weapon in Relink that my mind might be fucked by gacha grinding for 0.1% drops. Anyway, gang gives the good chemicals. Hope you have good chemicals from whatever y'all are going to play. I am so baffled about Relink. It looks like Monster Hunter. And then I saw people describing the main story as like a fighting game story mode, the RPG, which is an incredibly strange description. I'll have to give it a shot at some point. But I'm in no rush. I've been playing a lot of Persona 3 Reload. Which is really good. It's a highly excellent, good video game that you should buy using my link. That's what I said. We're at in Tartarus. Oh, so what I did, so you know the part I did on stream? I actually I restarted and got right up to the part I beat the first full moon. And I wanted to restart because I was playing it very unseriously to get footage. So like I spent 4.5 hours in the first block of Tartarus getting like 80 grand in yen so that I could go to the arcade every single day and fuse every single persona I would like. How much off-screen stuff have I completed in Infinite Wealth? Not much, actually. Not nearly as much as I usually would have. I'm excited to get back to it tomorrow. What's the biggest spike of difficulty you've ever seen between modes? What do you mean, Hewlett? What do you mean between modes? What does that mean? What modes? Modes of what? Yeah. I don't know what. I don't know what. Difficulty levels? Oh, normal to hard? Oh. That's really tough to say. That's hard to come up with off the top of my head. I don't know. Sphere Hunter, aka Susie, subscribe. Thanks, Susie. I appreciate it. Yo, I gotta get Susie. I gotta make sure that Susie's on my friends list on Steam so we can trade Dragon's Dogma pawns. I just remember that. Ansel de Lambert kicked in a sub. Thank you. Crazy good Next Fest this season. Wishlisted way more games than I thought I would. Next Fest, it's so funny because all the games releasing, and then there's Infinite Wealth, and then there's all this shit that I'm just like, I don't have time to even look at Next Fest. I'll look at the Next Fest games when they're out. General SC Patton asks, what are the odds the FF7 remake stuff gets combined into one polished product? Iced Lightning says a big fat 0. I tended to agree. However, once the third game comes out, you are absolutely going to be able to buy a special fancy edition that is literally all 3 games. I know this because there is a version of fucking Rebirth you can buy right now that is both games. What'd you think of Ed trailer? Well, I don't like Ed, but I do like Yamazaki from King of Fighters. I would love to play Yamazaki from King of Fighters in a fucking Street Fighter. That sounds great. Watch Ippo. I have watched Ippo. I know he's supposed to, the flicker jab is from Mashiba, but the reality of a flicker jab that goes low, medium, and high is Yamazaki from King of Fighters. I mean, come on. Kai9 kicked in $5. Thanks, Kai. Appreciate it. Also, congrats to In-House Square for finally making a game that's better than Xenoblade 1 since 2006. Rebirth might have the chance to be the first game as good as any Yakuza or Xenoblade game in nearly 2 years. I'm going to rub my belly for predictions. I have a strong suspicion that FF7 Rebirth is good. That's just a gut feeling right from here. Big Frig kicked in a sub. Thank you. I appreciate it. Gregor Caliber kicked in a sub. Thank you, Gregor. I appreciate it. You are all very kind, and I like you. Sirius Bichon kicked in 500 bits. Thanks, Sirius Bichon. Have either of you seen Toys with Robin Williams? Pat can talk about it on the podcast. I have seen Toys with Robin Williams. I saw Toys when I was a kid with Robin Williams. And when I was a kid, the core conceit of that movie didn't make any sense. Because it was like, the children need real toys. They need real toys to play with, not these war video games. And then they cut to a bunch of kids in all black playing Afterburner. And be like, look at this sad war shit. And it's like, Afterburner fucking rules, Robin Williams. Like the whole movie like functions upon this core conceit, and it's just like Afterburner though. Considering he named his daughter Zelda, I bet Robin Williams agreed with you. That's not necessarily true. Paige, did you just trip over a bunch of shoes?
Yeah, because you left your fucking shoes out.
I left my shoe. Wait, Paige, I haven't moved those shoes. I have sat here the whole time. You saw those shoes on the way out.
You left them.
No.
The child was displeased that I left.
Hold on a second.
I think the child is.
Hold on. We need to get back to the wide camera.
Okay.
Where's?
Have you asked them what they would prefer to do?
No.
Oh. Would you like to?
No. We're gonna do what we're gonna do.
Get out of my way. Are we one of those?
Have you ever seen the movie Toys?
I don't know. Are we one of those shoes off in the house people? Yes.
Yes.
Very much so.
Because we're not fucking Neanderthals or beasts.
Well, that's a bit much.
Is it? Is it?
You know. No, the baby Zangief says that the baby is may be reaching the point where he only wants you or me.
Oh.
He's doing okay.
He's so baby.
Yeah, I know. But
I want to run over there and kiss him.
do you want to? I can hold down the fort.
I want to kiss him a lot. He's so cute.
Yeah, Zangief said that.
Yeah, Zangief said that. I'm gonna sneeze.
Num, num, num. Well, look away. Look away. Look, don't, no, Pat, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna, oh, that's mean. That's so mean. Don't do that.
Well, when you're about to sneeze, you're supposed to look at light. So I looked at the light of my life. Oh, now she's really gonna barf. Here she goes.
Come on.
Okay,
So have we seen Toys with Robin Williams? So I haven't seen Toys, but I have seen Jack, which I think is a masterpiece.
Is it?
Nobody talks
Isn't
about
that just
Jack.
reverse Benjamin Button?
No.
Isn't it?
I think it's better. Jack's great. Jack is a very good film. So if you want to see a really good film with Robin Williams in it, please watch Jack. It's
I
great.
just saw somebody say Canadians don't wear their shoes in the house because of snow and sleet and slush. And I'm like, I'm sorry, do Americans not have dirt on their roads?
Yeah, so my parents are shoes in the house people.
Oh my god.
Like I remember.
No wonder
like,
you're like this.
Like what? I take off my shoes in the house?
Yeah, but you didn't get the start you needed.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
I mean, you came from a fucking shoes in the household.
What do you mean by that? Say it. Say it with your full chest. What are you trying to say about my family?
That is white trash. That is trashy as
you know
fuck.
my parents watch this show. They watch you. She could be watching right now.
Paige, I would have this argument with your mother. I wouldn't say that she was white trash. But shoes in the house is disgusting.
I didn't literally grow up in a barn. I had a barn that I literally grew up around. Okay, it's just a little different. Little bit different.
Didn't you just have like 400 cats around your house?
Well, okay, hold up. Lived on a farm. The cats lived in the barn. Okay, they didn't live anywhere near like in the house. They lived in the barn.
Did you ever go in the barn?
They're barn cats. Yeah, I would go in there.
So does that mean
pet
you
the
were
cats.
just stepping in like horse and cat shit and cow shit?
No. Well, okay, so whenever we went into like the farmy area, we would wear boots that never came in the house.
So you're telling me that the street in front of your house didn't have any dirt or dust on it?
I don't know.
You don't know that the
Was
street...
the floor covered in hay?
You can't wear your fucking shoes in the house.
I didn't wear my boots in the house.
Like, Paige, you make me wash the dog's feet when he comes in from the house, but you were putting your fucking feet up on your furniture with your shoes?
I did have a mudroom. No, we didn't. Wait, no, that's completely different. You don't put your feet up on the furniture with your shoes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you do?
I'm going to call my mom.
What do you do?
I'm going to call my mom.
What do you do?
I'm going to tell my mom on you and tell her what you're trying to say.
You had
about
carpet
me.
in your house, didn't you?
In one part of it, yeah.
God damn it.
Talk to my mom about it. My mom, last time I saw her, she was walking around with her sneakers. Now, to be fair, my mom has a bad back like I do, and she has indoor sneakers, but I can't tell the difference between the two. Mm-hmm. Which, to be honest, my back is so bad that I also am probably going to have to get, like, orthopedic sneakers for inside of our house. So I will be wearing shoes inside, but they'll be
inside shoes.
They will be inside shoes that I wear.
Okay, quick ask, do I kick my shoes off in someone's house? And the answer is absolutely.
Yeah, no, he does every time.
If I didn't do that, I wouldn't be here to talk to you today, because an escalation would have occurred at some point in my life. Unless their floor is gross. Yeah, you know why their floor would be gross? Because they're wearing their shoes inside the house. And then I'll just leave. Because I'm not into hay and troughs or whatever other animal stuff they
Everybody
have.
leave my fucking troughs alone. I'm still not over
Yeah, it's still funny.
Plague
Yeah,
making that joke at my expense. I'm still
really
mad
funny.
about it.
Possum Wall sub to say
was so
Yakuza is
good.
aggressively stupid in the best way. Yes, it is. It's absolutely. Bankerton Dan Pie kicked in a sub. I've never played a Two-Who game in my life, but I saw a trailer for Two-Who Luna Nights while browsing the store, and it looked like a gorgeous Metroidvania with the cool Zawardo mechanics. That's why it's on the list. That's why it's on the list.
But that's why, like, in the States, you'll hear people immediately go, "Oh, take off your shoes before you come in." Like, they'll tell you, like, if like before you even like really start walking around, because a lot of people do wear their shoes inside. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that is so common in the States. You know.
Barbaric. Literally barbaric.
I'm just saying.
My red mimic says my brother would sleep in his bed with his shoes on, and I'm still mad
That's
about it.
so funny.
Dude, I don't know your
Dude.
brother. I'm mad about it right now.
Okay, wait, hold up. What's worse? Sleeping in a bed with your shoes on or sleeping with jeans on? Sleeping in your jeans. What's worse?
Why? Why would
What do you mean? Especially back in like the 2010s when skinny jeans were a thing.
Why? Like, literally, why?
Like I remember accidentally falling asleep in bed with my skinny jeans on. Like I think I was just kind of like tipsy and I was like whatever, and I like fell asleep, and I remember just being so uncomfortable when I woke up.
Okay, it's the shoes. It's the shoes.
Yeah,
It's the shoes.
I mean yeah.
Paige, I don't think there's a worse first impression than a person could make walking into my house than not taking their shoes off.
What if it was just coming into your house ass first and farting and then leaving? I think that's
They
a
take
worse.
their shoes off?
No. Wait, yes.
Yeah.
Wait, is that better? Or just okay? What would you rather have? What would you rather have? Someone comes into your house, refuses to take their shoes off, and just starts walking around, or B, walks in ass first, farts.
You know,
but
we
their shoes are off.
had a plumber come by the house because we had a leaky toilet and I didn't have the parts to fix it. And he walked up to the door and bent down and put like shoe covers on his feet and then walked in. And I was like, this fucking dude knows what
awesome.
the fuck is up.
So I've seen. So you know we can purchase things that allow us to do that, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I've seen it on like TikTok or whatever. You can purchase those things where you step into them and it wraps these like saran things around your feet, little
No,
shower curtain.
we're not
things.
doing that.
Not show curtain, shoe laminator. I guess.
No, we're not
shoe
doing
jacket.
that. No.
I'm just saying you could.
Yeah, you can do a lot of things.
It was like a shoe condom.
That's just, Paige, you know what that is? That's just an excuse for, oh, we're out of shoe condoms. Guess I'll fucking rub my shoes all over here and get the floor pregnant.
And then what? Have a baby floor?
Yeah, we'll have a baby floor.
Whatever.
BT Robot kicked in $5 bits. Thanks, BT Robot. Preach. No, Peach.
I'm Peach.
The only way to win is to emerge from the bathroom and say, now something of yours has been in the toilet. It's Pat Kryptonite.
I don't understand. What do they mean? Explain.
This is
Explain.
this is something that would mentally scar you for years if it happened.
Oh no, what is
Okay.
it? Oh, I'm gonna freak out. What?
So Jerry is in his bathroom
Okay.
and he knocks his girlfriend's toothbrush into the toilet. And he panics and pulls it out and doesn't know what to do about it.
No.
And then just doesn't say anything.
Why didn't you just go, hey babe, sorry. Like why don't you just say?
No, that's not even the point. Eventually she finds out.
How does she find out?
I don't remember. It doesn't matter.
She tastes
It
the
doesn't.
doo-doo.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
All right. Okay.
Okay. And then they're talking in the hallway,
Okay.
and then she jumps into his apartment, slams
Wait,
the door.
she jumps in.
Yeah, they're in their hallway, their apartment hallway, and she runs into his apartment first.
Okay.
When he's unlocking the door, and slams the door shut on him and locks it. And then he can hear her running throughout the house. And then she unlocks the door and goes, "Now something of yours has been in the toilet," and leaves. And the whole rest of the episode
He's trying to figure out what
him
it
just
was.
throwing out every single thing he owns because he can't be sure that it wasn't in the toilet.
That's crazy.
That would be you. You'd be losing your mind.
Oh, wait, no, I would never do that to somebody.
No, Paige.
Oh,
No.
I would be.
God
I would
damn
be
it.
Jerry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's fucked up, but at the same time, girl boss.
Right?
No,
and
I'm
so
kidding.
he
That's
like
fucked
he
up.
completely loses his mind.
Yeah.
And at the end of the episode, he is like on his hands and he's begging her.
Wait, he's still dating her?
No, they broke
Oh,
up.
they broke. Okay.
And he's like, "What was it?" And she's like, "It was the toilet brush."
Still,
Bow,
that's
bow, 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 bow.
no, that's bullshit, man.
Is it?
Yes.
Is that bullshit?
Oh my god, she should go to jail. But, like, that's so awful. Oh my god, Pat, if I did that to you.
No, Paige, what's awful is when you shave your chest hair and the full moon comes out and you
What?
turn into a werewolf on the tour bus.
What are you talking about? What does that mean?
It means exactly what I just told you.
I don't know what that means. Pat, I feel bad. Maybe we should spin the wheel.
No, we gotta finish this.
Okay. I feel so bad.
I watched a lot of Seinfeld episodes, bro. I watched a lot of them.
A werewolf.
Hewlett fan sub. Hey, how YouTube doing? I'm doing good.
I'm doing all right.
Yeah,
Doing all right. Doing
there we
okay.
go.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Moose's Goose kicked in us up. God diagnosed with optic neuritis. It sucks.
What?
Let's try that again. Moose's Goose 1 hour ago resubscribed for 36 months to say, quote, God diagnose with optic neuritis. It sucks.
Hope
you guys are having a good night.
Simsy says there's a Twitter gift for you. Simsy fart.
Got diagnosed with optic.
Optic neuritis. I'll look up optic neuritis. Hold on.
Twitter gift.
Optic neuritis.
I'm looking up Sims.
Occurs when swelling or inflammation damages the optic nerve, a bundle of nerve fibers that transmits visual information from your eye to your brain. Includes
you don't want that.
Pain with eye movement and temporary vision loss with one eye. Ooh,
I don't see no goddamn
ouch.
Twitter nothing. I don't see
Ow.
nothing on that Twitter. Nothing. I didn't see it.
Simsy, where?
Sorry about your eyeballs, Moose.
I'm sorry about your eyes. Ow. I'm always worried something's gonna happen with my eyes. Why are you looking at me like that? Why? Why are you looking at me like that? Fucking crazy. Come on. They're not that fucked. Come on.
Watching Paige stumble around the house, unable to find her glasses because she doesn't have any glasses.
It's dark
is
in
so
there.
Funny.
It's dark. It's dark.
It's so funny. I can't find my glasses.
Quick, what do you mean negative 7.5?
And then you almost trip over an open manhole cover and underneath a ladder with a bunch of construction workers.
Jinkies.
The jinkies indeed.
I have 4 pair right now. I feel like they're all scratched though.
I think I think the funniest thing, guys, is that Paige wears her glasses and then she goes to bed and takes her glasses off and puts them on her nightstand. And so she has 4 pairs of glasses on her nightstand and constantly goes, "Where are my glasses?" I'm like, Paige, you have them in a big pile on your nightstand. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Ryuzo kicked in $5. Thank you. Honker Space Choo Choo asks, what if Alan Wake wrote doom sci-fi Yuri between a harbinger of darkness traveling backwards in time named Acheron, Greek Hell River, and her diver friend who was lost in a nihilistic black hole? Queequeg says that the eye doctor... First of all, thank you, A. Ryuzo. That's interesting. Second of all, Queequeg says he can't see the big letters on the eye doctor
They're
chart.
fuzzy for me, but I see them.
Really?
Yeah, they're a little fuzzy. Not like super fuzzy, just like a little whoop, like a little fog across them.
Sorry, honey, I don't know what that's like. What with my 20/20 vision?
I can't. You have 20/20 vision, you have perfect blood pressure, you have no blood sugar issues.
The blood sugar thing is so funny.
It's
so funny.
Makes me so
My
angry.
pancreas is just doing a great job.
I was sitting there with my fucking needle, poking my thumbs, taking my blood reading every fucking couple hours. And Pat's just sitting there like, delicious chocolate orange.
Do you remember, Paige, do you remember me describing that every single member of my family has had a heart attack?
Yeah.
In some cases, many heart attacks on my dad's side, but they all still live until their 90s. It's because we're really, really durable.
No.
Yeah?
Yeah, suck
You're just
it.
pointing.
Yeah, look.
Use your words for the rest of the people.
Okay, you know what makes me so mad?
Yeah? What makes you so mad?
It makes me so mad because I will point to something.
Yeah?
And it's so clear what I'm pointing to.
No,
to
but
my
they
husband. I'll
can't
be like,
see the fucking chat.
You can also read. You can
No, you
also
wanna read it?
No,
You
you
read
read
it.
it. No, you
Can
read
you
it.
not read it?
I can read it. Oh no, you
can
can't
not
read?
it?
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Oh no, you know
Wait,
you're illiterate? Oh shit.
We moved on to me being illiterate.
I know.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh no. So sad.
Oh shit. Oh, that's really funny. Holy fuck.
But yeah, like I do this thing where I'm like, hey, and I point, I point in the house.
Yes, you point.
And I'll be like, look, and he'll be like, where? Where? I'm like, follow the length of my arm, and he'll be like, what?
Oh, Paige.
Where could it be? I'm like,
Paige, are you describing situations such as earlier today when you said where you were holding the baby? So you had the baby in your arms like this.
Yeah, baby.
And just looked at me and said, Pat, can you move this?
No, I said this, and I pointed, and you were like, no.
Move your fucking
What was I
arm.
talking about? Do you remember the object?
keyboard.
Oh, no, that's because I was doing this. I was like, Pat, can you move this? Right? Oh, sorry.
Careful, Paige.
Sorry, guys. I was doing this because he put the keyboard behind my head, and it was like making my neck hurt. And I'm like, "Can you move?" I couldn't because I had my
Every
hands.
single day of my marriage is the shittiest game of charades ever to known by humans because it's
Whatever.
phrases such as "Pat, can you go into the room and get the thing?" The thing. You know, the thing with the part.
Well, yeah, Pat, you should be able to just know because we're married, and that means you should know.
Sometimes I do. I ask you, do you mean this?
And I'll go, yeah.
Do you mean your medicine, or do you mean your vitamins, or do you mean water?
Yeah. No, totally.
Fucking Jay Sutton kicked in a sub. Thanks, Jay Sutton. Appreciate it. Simsy Fart subbed to say, "Don't get me started on the." Well, that could be anything.
Oh no,
I look sunburned when I laugh too hard. Yeah.
it's true.
Everybody who's like, "Whoa, I can't believe it." It's like you have chemicals in your
Believe.
skin that I don't have. I'm sorry.
Believe.
Guys, the sun hurts me so bad. It hurts me so bad all the time.
It's okay.
That's great. I love that.
That's incredible. Simsy Fart, that is incredible.
Simsy Fart.
I just retweeted what Simsy Fart created, and it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my
I'm gonna
life.
use that as my
That
new
is
profile
that is
picture.
incredible. Thank you, Simsy Fart.
Cappuccino Gil. Hey, Gil. What up,
incredible.
man? Thank you for the sub.
That's incredible.
Bad news, good news, and great news. Bad news is that I won't watch Pat's Infinite Wealth anymore. Because good news, I brought it for myself. Because great news, I have a 3-month freelancing gig coming up. Yay!
Yeah.
Yay.
Big. Nice.
Congratulations, buddy. Hate Fish sub. Thanks, Hate Fish. I'm sorry about you and Fish. Wait, is that... Oh, no, wait. That's the Hate Fish, not I Hate Fish. Oh.
Yeah, you got it. There you go. There you go.
Greetings, Gingers. I hope you and the assorted babies, cat, dog, human, are all doing well. Here's some absolute garbage. I'm watching the orb beat the sickly beanpole at video games.
Oh, I wish I was a beanpole. That'd be great.
What's beanpole mean?
Like thin person.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, that's really nice. Thank you. Tall and thin.
Tall? I mean, in this house you're tall.
I think I'm like 2 inches taller than you.
Yeah.
But I am many inches taller than everyone else in this house, so that works out.
That's not fair.
I'm the tallest person in the house. That's pretty cool. I never thought of that.
Yeah, good for you, honey.
Yay!
Just playing against fucking children, animals, and disabled people.
Wait, are you the disabled
I'm
people?
height disabled. I'm working to get it recognized. What?
I just don't know what to do with you sometimes.
What, as a actual disabled person, do you take offense at me being
Of course
leg
not.
disabled?
I don't give a shit.
Hey, Ligma Lamitza kicked in $5. Thank you, Ligma. You ever do any of the Steam Next Fest shit? I recommend Hollow Body, fake PS2. Yep. Crow County, survival horror game that looks like fake ass PS1 game, and Silk Bulb Test.
Silk Bulb Test.
Game too spooky for my bitch off. Turned it off.
Yes, so I actually wanted to tell you this last night. Silk Bulb Test is apparently really spooky. I wanted to tell you about it.
I don't have time for any of the Next Fest stuff. I gotta play a bunch of Infinite Wealth. I've skimped this week. Gotta get back to it tomorrow. Somebody asks, Paige is disabled? Of course. Can't you tell?
Well, that is just rude.
She's on Pat's stream. Oh. You've taken so long that I'm doing the final chapter right now. Great. Then people can come back to the show and stop being like, I'm dipping because of spoilers. I'm not talking about you, Gil, by the way. I'm not talking about you. You're cool. 10 Division kicked in a sub. Didn't expect getting into fighting games. Always good to see Paige.
Aw, thanks. Oh my god. Thank you. Most Broken Robo resub for 17 months and said, Paige, are you ever gonna play Tunic? I don't know if I know about Tunic. Do I know about Tunic? Do I know about Tunic?
Tunic's great.
Oh yeah? Hold on.
Tunic's great.
Oh. Aww.
It's a little Fox Zelda game.
Yeah, that's cute.
But the basic premise is that the game has no text of any kind.
Oh.
And you find like dog-eared pages of the game's would-be instruction manual.
Oh, that's interesting.
That are written in a fake language.
Oh.
So it's basically trying to emulate, like, hey, you imported this cool little game from Japan and you have no idea how to fucking do any of it, and you're just gonna have to figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to.
Paige, you got good brains.
I don't it depends. I've got good brain when it becomes to wait, no, that's
I get good brain. Because I'm smart.
Anyway, you know what I mean. I finished Disco Elysium, but like, it's disco. Disco, what?
I saw Blunder say, Pat's on fire tonight. What the fuck? I'm on fire every day. Every stream is good. You are actively swaying. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
Okay, because there's two types of sway. There's I'm gonna fall over.
No, I'm like, well, okay, you want to know what's going on in my head?
So what's going on?
Till the night
I knew it. I
when
knew it.
again, I wish I could say, that will you have. That's what's going on. So like, and I can't turn it off. So I'm just like, whatever.
great.
I'm just gonna put it in my
I love
body,
that.
putting it into my body. Hey, let's do karaoke.
Okay.
What do you want to sing?
Nothing. I'm glad we had this
Just
talk.
believe. Wait, you don't want to do any karaoke?
Not right now, no.
Why not?
Because I don't feel like it.
When can we do karaoke?
When we plan to do karaoke.
Let's plan to do karaoke.
All right, Paige. Since this is your idea, why don't you plan to do karaoke?
Patrick, you know that's a bad idea because
Well-
if I plan to do karaoke, it won't go well because then I don't know. I just imagine it won't work out because I'll be like, yeah, and then like the song, it'll explode or I don't know.
Paige has this. Hey, guys, when you get married, you're going to discover a really, really, really cool thing that's about being married where your wife's going to look at you and she's going to be like, we should get a new table, and then just stare at you. And I go, cool, honey. And she's like, we should get a new table. Like, cool, we'll look at whatever table you like. No. We should get a new table.
Yeah, the royal we meaning you.
I think, you know what my favorite?
Wait, yeah.
Well, I forgot. We went and like grabbed like a piece of furniture like off of like Craigslist
Yeah.
essentially, and Paige is like, okay, we got to get everything out of the car, and I'm like, oh, fucking we? Like I'm the one carrying this thing into the house.
I carry things. I get things. I'm a capable adult. I do things. I do.
You do a lot, honey.
I do.
You're fantastic.
I can't lift.
That's true.
Like I'm fantastic. What? Go on.
Lady and wife
Oh.
and partner.
Aw.
We're
Partners. Dear Pat,
I don't
You
like
are-
it. I don't like it. I hate it.
I love being on your team. I am your cheerleader. And when you score the touchdown, we both meet our goals.
Paige, at some point, like there was a point where somebody asked me about you.
Oh,
I was
wow.
like, oh, your partner? And like it took every single fucking cell in my body to not have me go, you mean my fucking wife?
Well, I mean, in this day and age, right? Like, not everyone's getting married, so people don't want
Paige,
to
I'm from
assume.
Quebec. I'm well aware.
People don't want to assume, and maybe you're gay, or maybe I'm non-binary, and I would rather be referred to as a spouse or a partner. I don't know.
So I get that.
Yeah.
But also, fuck that.
Well, that's fine.
We're married.
And that's why if someone says that, you go, oh, well, my wife. And then, wait a minute, I just say partner because then it's not like I own this person.
like,
well-
Wooly's my partner.
Well, wait a minute. Yeah, I know, right?
like,
well, wait, well,
they're not talking about Wooly.
I mean, if I'm Pat's wife, that doesn't mean he owns me. And Pat's
It
my
does.
husband.
It
That doesn't
does.
mean I own
Paige,
him.
Paige.
I don't own you.
Paige.
You don't own me. You don't own me.
We'll see what a judge has to say about
that.
that.
Yeah, Wooly is totally your partner.
Well, yeah.
Oh my god.
We do a podcast together. It's
Oh
a
wow.
thing.
Oh.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh golly. Gee whiz. It's been a long time for you two, huh? Aww. Aww.
Cool Mike sub. Thanks, Cool Mike.
Traditional wife meaning is brutal. Partner just feels more respectful.
Brutal? Paige, do you feel brutalized when I call you my wife?
Prism. Hold on. No, I want to give this the respect it deserves. I'm going to look up what the traditional meaning of wife is. No, I want to hear you out. Because maybe there's something I don't know.
Yeah, I've known Wooly for 20 years, yeah.
Oh, okay, so this is interesting. Wife. 1, a married woman considered in relation to her spouse. 2, archaic Scottish, meaning a woman, especially an old or uneducated one.
What? The Scots word for wife just means old
Or
dumb
uneducated.
woman?
Is that what you mean, Prism?
Why?
Like, that's an archaic
Why?
Scottish. Oh, that's where the term old wives' tale comes from. An old woman's tale.
Oh.
Not necessarily a wife. That's interesting. That's what old wives' tale means. Oh, WAIF is young woman. WIFE is old woman. That's interesting. So old wives' tale. So it's an old crone's tale instead of a wife's tale. Huh.
So,
well, I
like,
learned something, Prism.
There's a context here that a lot of people lack, which is
Okay,
that
cool.
I grew up in Quebec,
That's cool.
in which every single group of people that you knew in Quebec had divorced parents, like literally everyone, unless those parents were first-generation immigrants. If they were first-generation immigrants, they stayed together. But if they were not first-generation immigrants, their parents did get divorced.
So Prism.
So.
Oh, real quick. I totally respect you want to say partner. I think it's awesome. I sometimes
You say whatever you want. I just
refer-
bristle at the implication that I didn't marry my wife because in Quebec, that means because you guys didn't get married, obviously.
Also, no one is gonna go. Can you believe that guy called her his wife? He's an asshole. Who would do?
No, they'll have plenty
one's
to go on.
They'll go. Oh, your wife.
So then everybody in Quebec gets divorced, and so then the new generation, aka people that are 40 and below, in Quebec just don't get married. Like, no one gets married, and you get into incredibly strange situations where you're like, yeah, we have a couple of kids, but I don't want to be tied down with marriage. And it's like, you're tied down, buddy. You're tied the fuck down.
My favorite thing is when they've got like 2 or 3 kids and they're like, yeah, but marriage, that's too much.
That's too much.
And it's like,
that's a lot of responsibility. And it's like you've lost your fucking mind.
You've created life. You created life, bro. I don't know. I don't know.
And then there's the other thing, like Voyager points out that people calling each other husbands and wives, even though they ain't married, which is, I mean, that's cute.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I mean, like, who cares? If you are so close to one another that you feel that is your husband or your wife, I think that's great. Why not? Because on one hand, it is a like piece of paper and like
it's paperwork.
It is. It's paperwork, but
it's also a promise.
A promise. To score the goals together.
We're going to score every goal together, honey.
Score every goal. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, Ligma. No, I fucking hate hubby. I don't do that shit. I can't stand people like, oh, my hubby. Like, That's like calling your kid your kiddo. No. Like, okay, it's one thing to be like, hey there, kiddo, right, when you're talking to a kid. But I see this on, like, TikTok and, like, even in, like, real life, people are like, oh, yeah, I was talking to my kiddo, and da-da-da. And I'm like, ew, don't use that, like, ew. I don't know what about it. It gives me the actual ick. I just,
Does it?
Real big time. What? Why smiling at me?
Because
I have never said kiddo in any context other than their, hey, kiddo. That's because you're addressing the child in like a diminutive, like, tee-hee-hee-hoo, like way.
Because you say hubbin'.
I was drunk. I was so drunk that I couldn't say the z. That's different.
You've said that much more than just that time. You said it on stream.
Yeah, as a callback to when I was drunk. I said, my husband, will you be my... So I was really drunk, and I asked Pat to marry me way before we were married. I was like, marry me, Be my husband. Because I was so wasted that I couldn't say husband. I was! Do you not remember how horribly drunk I was?
You have said that word
I have
when
never
you are
said
sober.
it. Yeah. As a
You have
callback
said it.
to when I was drunk. Because it's cute.
This is fucking wild ass
No.
cope. This is the
it's-
most cope shit I've heard today.
No, it's different because it's personal. It's personal. No one else says hubbin. That's for me and you. I don't.
So it's
no. I don't
it's
know.
your word.
Go to hell.
It's your word for us.
No, I don't go up.
Women do be hubbin'. Women do be hubbin'.
No, listen here, assholes. That's not. No, it's different because I don't walk up to some bitch and I go, "How's your hubbin?" I say, "How is your husband?" I don't say, "How's your hubby?" I don't say, "How's your hubbin?" I say, "How is your husband?" It's different. I'm right. I can refer to you. It's like in Japanese. I can't remember the word, but like when you refer to your own husband, it's a whole different word from someone else's husband. I would never call someone else. How is your
Never seen
hubbin?
a woman run away while not moving from her chair before.
Shut up, shut all
That's
up.
good. That's good. I like
Fuck
that.
you. Oh my god. Whatever.
Paige has gotten really adept at looking at my face and being like, "Why are you making that fucking face?"
I now, like every time I look at him and he looks a little too happy, I'm like, oh fuck, he got me. I know it every time. Like right now, I can see the light of Christ shooting out of your eyes, and I hate it.
Oh man, this
that.
reminds me. There was a face that I had, and I was me and Paige were talking about some bullshit, which I'm gonna hold on to the specifics of until the end of the story because it's funnier. And she said something, and I was like, "Paige, are you sure about that?" And you went, "Yeah, of course I am." And then I just deadpan asked you, "Are you sure about that?" Like 5 times in a row.
What?
And you didn't see it. You didn't see the look behind my eyes that was like, "Oh, I've caught you. I've caught you in a faux pas."
Paige, that's called schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's really, you know what? I also think Jake Gyllenhaal did a great job as Ken.
Oh man. Oh man. You tell it. Okay, so no, I'll do it. So I'm looking at this picture. So Jake Gyllenhaal reportedly went off the deep end, and he's like jumping into the ocean during like filming, and he's like, sorry, and people are like, what are you doing? We're trying to film on a movie, and he's like, sorry, if I see the ocean, I just jump in. He's basically trying to get fired. He didn't want to be part of the project. He's speaking in a Pepe Le Pew voice during like the reading rehearsal. He's fucking around, right? And I'm like, oh man, that playing Ken must have really fucked him up, huh?
I go, "What?
You know, he was in the Barbie movie. Obviously, he was Ken.
Are you sure?
Yes, he was Ken.
Are you sure that was him?"
He was Ken. And then
You're telling me that Jake Gyllenhaal was Ken in the
then-
Barbie movie.
And then I realized, oh wait. But then I looked at them side by side, and I'm
Wait,
like,
no, you skipped a very important part.
go ahead.
This kept going until I'm like,
For, like-
"Honey, you mean Ryan Gosling?"
Yeah.
And then you said, "They're the same,
the same
person. They're
person."
just the same person.
look at-
You can't tell me you wouldn't make that mistake."
No, pull them up. Pull them up. Pull them up right now and tell me that they're not the same goddamn guy.
They're not the same
Pull it
person.
up. Pull it up.
No, Paige.
Pull it up. They look the same.
They're not the same.
Look at it. They're the same guy. It's the same guy.
They're clearly very different people. Is that your third?
No, I barely touched this one.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's your second then. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool Mike kicked in a sub. Thanks, Cool Mike. Your child's absolutely going to be the straight man to you and Paige's absurd antics. Probably.
We don't have antics, do we? Do we have antics?
That's the stupidest thing you've ever said in your
Do
whole
we,
life.
though?
That is, you're out of your fucking mind.
I don't think we have antics. I think we're just like so goofballs. I think we're just so goofballs. I know.
Oh, sweetie. Oh, no. Shh.
Everyone.
The antics cannot hurt you.
Everyone is mean me.
That's not true.
No, it's not. It's not. It's just funny to say, but.
Yeah, we have straight up hijinks, Paige.
No, I would say occurrences. Just things occur, and we're simply like, "What's happening?" And then we fall into a portal, like this. We go like this.
I gotta go pee pee.
Where are you going?
To the bathroom.
Oh, you're going pee pee? Okay, I'll miss you. I love you so much.
I love you too, baby.
Do you want me to hold your key, or you want to hold that?
No.
You want to hold your key while you go pee pee?
No, I'll put it in my pocket.
So you're gonna hold your key. So you're gonna put your key in your pocket, and then you pull your pants down so your ass is out, so you go pee pee.
That's right.
Okay.
That's the best way.
I love you.
That's the best way to do it.
This is my show now. I'm not drunk. I'm tipsy. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
What happened? Did you fall over the shoe that you placed there?
No, I fell over the box.
I'm gonna lose it. Pat still has boxes in here that he won't put away. And it's so embarrassing. Like me, I unpacked my office right away, but no.
You what?
No! Don't be mad at me!
I unpacked your office like 3 weeks ago.
No, actually, no, I unpacked it. You put it together because I couldn't.
Who carried all that shit from the house to the office?
You did because I can't lift anything. I have a bad back. I'm holding the baby. That's about as much as I'm allowed to lift.
Okay, so I carried all the boxes that were in the house to the office.
And then remember this. I came over and unpacked everything, and then I fucked with your lights so that I could scare you, remember? That happened the same day.
Hey.
And I fucked with your lights and reprogrammed them so that I could scare you. I supervised. But I unpacked.
Also, Paige, we moved in like 2 years ago. And you unpacked your office shit like a month ago.
Yeah, because most of it wasn't here yet. It wasn't here.
You're so full of shit.
Also-
I unpacked it.
Also, it has not been 2 years. It's
We've
been a
here
year.
for at least 4 or 5 years.
It's been a year and a half a roo. A half a roo.
Paige, we've been here since before we met.
You're freaking me out.
We've always been here.
You're gonna make me panic. Stop. Oh my God. Anyway, back to me being right. You are the captain of my baseball team. I'll never forget that. That was a weird wedding. I streamed the ham sandwich argument in that house. Good Lord. You have to let go, Pat. Like, you have to let Pat go, Paige. The accident wasn't your fault. Dude, so, as you guys, some of you know, I was in, like, kind of a weird coma state at one point when I was 17. So I often do think that this entire time is just, like, a weird fever dream in, like, brief moments right before I die, and then I'll wake up and I'm still 17 and I'm in that hospital bed. You know what I mean? I still think about that. I still think that it's, Paige, please wake up. Like, I really think it's, because, like, well, especially with you, because you're so perfect. No, really, like, parts of my life, I'm like, wow, everything's going so well and everything's so cool.
Is that why you won't play Soma?
No, I don't know anything about Soma. I played Soma.
Played Soma for 5 minutes.
Briefly, and
then
I
you were
think
like, this isn't scary enough.
Yeah, I don't think I was scared enough of it.
She didn't get out of the first room.
I don't remember why.
You did not give it an honest
I don't remember
chance. You should fucking play Soma. Soma's great.
Are you guys in my dream?
I'm sorry?
Are you guys in my dream? You guys are in my dream. Everyone here is Titus. Or Titus.
Blitzball.
Blitzball. Waka.
What did I fucking miss?
I don't know.
I was gone for like 3 minutes.
What if I'm still in the coma and
Well,
we never...
don't wake up.
What if we never met and I'm in a coma?
Don't wake up.
What if you guys aren't real?
Don't wake up. Keep walking towards the light.
Like, what? Oh God, what was there was a story or like a Reddit thing or something. Somebody, this guy,
Oh, the lamp.
the lamp. So this guy talks about how he has this whole life, and he's got several kids. He's got a beautiful wife. He has a good job, and everything's going well. And he lives his whole life. And one day he's sitting in his living room and he looks at his lamp, and the lamp looks kind of distorted in some way. And he wakes up, and none of it was real. Like, I don't know. I can't remember if it was a dream or if it was like he was in a coma or something. He wakes up and none of it was real. And he still thinks about his family that never existed.
It's very strange.
Right? I would love to read that Reddit post on here sometime. I've had dreams where like I wake up and I'm so confused. Because it just, if like a thing, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. And Pat's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, no, and then it's my dream. I had a dream. Weird. Very weird.
Hey, Most Broken Robo sub. Thanks, Most Broken Robo. Oh, wait. Asking Paige, you gonna play Tunic? I'm sorry, we read that earlier.
We did. It's okay.
I didn't mean to read it again.
Shark Missile resub for 50 months and said that didn't stop Sony last time.
I don't know what the...
Shit. Sorry, we don't know what that's in reference to. Facetious AF resub for 62 months and said over 5 years of these, and I can never think of a good message. Wishing you and the family well. Don't worry about it.
Good enough.
We appreciate you
Don't
nonetheless.
worry
Thank you.
about it.
Kurgash resub for 33 months. Thank you. Digao Grunge resub for 8 months. It's Carnival here in Brazil, so I'm watching you nerds before going out and getting wasted for 4 days. Make it a good one. Yay! Oh, that's so fun.
Don't die.
Oh, drink lots of water.
That's my only advice to you.
Oh, fun. Right? No, I love 50 First Dates. Holy Deviant tipped $5. Thank you.
Wait.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Skip Mask of
I'm
Michael.
so sorry. It's because you clicked on it and I didn't. I'm sorry.
Known disliked person, Michael Berger, who we hate on this channel because he makes those funny things that make fun of us.
It's true.
Says, I was watching your P3R, hashtag sponsored VOD. Everyone should go buy it today. And I was thinking, you seem pretty knowledgeable about the series. If you were to summarize the type of characters each arcana tend to represent, how would you do that? You would type in Journey of the Fool space tarot. Then you would click on the very first link and read the story of the Fool's journey. And it's literally right there in black and white.
Yeah.
The tarot card, the deck of the classical tarot cards are following the Fool upon their journey of enlightenment. And it is literally like a 1-to-1 copy.
Holy Deviant tipped $5. Thank you. And said, first donation in a while. Went through 2 jobs and an apartment. On the plus side, just saw a guy speedrun getting fired in retail. As you know, a real feat. While drinking on lunch at the next door bar. Ooh.
That's not even
Don't
against
do
the
that.
rules unless you come back visibly drunk.
And it might be against like their rules. Maybe.
Just don't come back visibly drunk.
You can legally have 1 beer.
I mean, it's going to be different no matter where you are, right?
Dr. Dinkus resub for 34 months. How does Pat feel about barefoot people in public?
Insane.
I think it's weird. I think
Insane.
unless you're like forest bathing and like, or you're in your backyard, right? Or I guess at like the park.
Madness.
Maybe.
Real
or at a
Theo
beach.
nails it in one. Gross unless beach.
Yeah.
Congrats, you have thrown away foot protection and gained dirty indoor feet. The thing you could have taken off at the door if you were wearing shoes.
Like I feel like you can. What hippie bullshit is forest bathing? So forest bathing. No, it's English term for a Japanese word, and what it is it's when you go and you just spend a lot of time in nature.
Yeah, basically,
'Cause
human beings are horribly alienated by living in urban environments all the time.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean going for a hike. Forest bathing is like a very, very relaxed, maybe a walk at best, but mainly just like sitting with nature.
Like literally touch grass.
Yeah. It's not even camping necessarily, because you can do it on like a lunch break or something. You just go outside and you walk around in nature leisurely, enjoying like the trees, maybe laying down in the grass, looking up. It's like really, really good for you.
Just look at a tree.
Yeah.
That's it.
Rub your balls on the tree.
Just the idea of living in like a concrete, glass, and steel urban environment for 24 hours a day
very bad for
infinitely
you.
is bad for you.
No, not a hike per se, because hiking implies like
literally just go sit at the park for fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah, like under a tree. That's technically
That's
it's really good for you.
Yeah, you live in Vegas. Yeah, well, human beings were obviously not supposed to live in Vegas. That's all I can say.
Nightwolf 656 resub for 11 months. Eggman. But seriously, glad to see you guys. I'm glad I caught you while you're streaming. Going in hard on P3R, so almost forgot. Well, thank you for coming. And I'm glad you're enjoying P3R. Buy it today. Thank you, sponsor.
Yeah, it's great.
Goose Garland has resub for 27 months. Money. We thank you. And we thank you for money. That's very kind of you. Lord Keyblade resubbed for 5 months. Thank you. Kai9 tipped $5. Also saw Has Been Hotel. I can only describe it as a TV show that a certain type of teenager has no immune response. It's pretty good.
I have not.
I've heard good things. I haven't had the chance to really
We watched
sit
the
down.
first episode, and then we just didn't watch any of the ones after that. But TikTok is demanding that I watch Has Been Hotel.
I've been wanting to sit down and like really give it a good viewing.
Of what I have seen
I'm-
on
oh,
the
go ahead.
TikTok, every song in the entire show is better than every song in the first episode,
That
which seems like a
song-
really strange
The
choice.
songs are really good. So I can't form an opinion because I haven't seen almost all of it. But I love the songs. And I'm crazy about Hell of a Boss. I love Hell of a Boss. I really like Vivzy Pop. I think she's awesome. I think she's so fucking cool. And I love Hell of a Boss. So I'm sure like from what I understand, I hear they're two sides of the same coin kind of a show. So just because you like one doesn't necessarily mean you like the other. So I'm curious, but I love Hell of a Boss.
I would like Hell of a Boss a lot more if it wasn't the only show I have ever seen in my entire life in which I actually said to you, yeah, I get it with the swearing. It is the only thing I've ever seen in my entire life in which I'm like, I get it.
It doesn't bother me. I mean, because like, well, you and I curse quite a bit.
No, that's not the issue. The issue is that it's so it's mandatory per scene. It's like checklisted. It's too much.
Okay.
Like swearing that much means that none of the swears have any impact.
Well, I know there's a character in Has Been that I believe purposefully swears very, very little. So when they do, like people were like, "Whoa." Hold on.
Ugh.
What is a musical everyone loves but you dislike?
Oh, that's
man.
a great question.
Oh, I'm gonna get so much hate for this.
All right,
and
let's
I
do it.
completely understand why. So okay, I acknowledge that this is a very good musical. But I can't get into it. There's only one song that I like, and it's Hamilton. I can't get into it, especially since I love everything to do with like founding fathers shit. I think that's cool.
Really?
I love the idea behind 1776 is one of my favorite musicals.
But all that shit's lame and old.
It's really good. Like everybody loves Hamilton, and I was like, hell yeah, I can't fucking wait. And I heard it, and I'm like, okay, I don't hate it. It just didn't like. None of the songs really tickle my brain. Which is a shame.
I don't understand why anyone cares about the founding fathers.
No, I just think it's interesting. I'm not like, oh, I care so much. I don't care for 6 either. 6 is about the wives of Henry VIII.
Uh-huh.
And it's done in kind of like a pop musical, music concert kind of way. Doesn't really do it for me.
The Millennium says, but they're the founders of the nation. I don't know. They're just a bunch of old dead guys who had a bunch of terrible ideas and didn't want to pay their taxes.
I also don't care for Dear Evan Hansen. I don't know. Hadestown is okay. It doesn't really do it for me, but I like it okay.
What about the founders of Canada? You mean like the fucking British monarchy? Yeah, I've got my thoughts on those.
But yeah, at some point we should sit down and watch Has Been Hotel fully.
It's everybody's sovereign right to decide how they want to treat their illnesses. And if somebody says, "Hey man, homeopathy's the way to go to treat my aggressive ass cancer," then you need to let them make that choice because they're a big boy.
All right. So Ride the Cyclone is pretty good. I like the music.
Hey man, you take those potions.
But I haven't seen it, but I like the music. I love You're in Town. I think it's incredible.
You got some tinctures and spells. Oh, good for you, buddy.
You're in Town is incredible. I love You're in Town. Yeah, I haven't been really interested in a lot of musicals the last 10 years. I've been kind of like, the Beetlejuice musical fucking rules. Oh, check this. Beetlejuice musical, incredible. Shockingly, the Shrek musical, memes aside, genuinely so good. I had Pat listen to one of the songs. He loved it.
Fucking Captain Marvelous. Charles is on that fucking wizard beer.
Right? Oh, and so weird. Memes aside, the Shrek musical is actually shockingly incredible. The SpongeBob musical is also like fucking apparently great. But yeah. Made with hops from the prairies, from the woods, the owls. Whoa, I love that.
Wizard
beer.
Hey, Ball Python sub. So the Battle Dabs. Thanks, Ball Python and Battle Dabs. I appreciate it. Thank you, honey. This is very nice. I want to watch Spider-Man Fight the Dark or whatever it was called so I can see a Spider-Man actor die on the wires.
Oh, wow.
And that thing was so cursed.
Yeah.
I don't think that had a single run that ended like on time. It got canceled every single time.
Yeah, I don't know.
What the fuck was up there with their rig that caused everyone to get horribly maimed?
I am not sure. I think because so there's a Peter Pan uses a flying rig, right?
Yeah.
There are now companies that exclusively only do. They're flying rig companies, but they only do Peter Pan. They specialize in Peter Pan.
Seems fairly specific
because they're so common. Everybody fucking loves Peter Pan. So it's very common to do it, right? So they often will specialize in Peter Pan. This, I think, was really new. I think they tried to do too much.
Well, because it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man's got to be doing all sorts of zany shit.
Right. So I think that is kind of the folly. The Peter Pan stuff is you go up and you go over or you go out into the audience. Same thing. Mary Poppins utilizes the same kind of rigging. I might be speaking a little out of my ass here because it's been so long.
Don't worry, honey.
But I believe Spider-Man, they tried to do too much, I think. And it wasn't tested or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, honey, hit that modulator. Hey, Dipshit the Clown, gifted 5 subs.
Thanks, Dipshit.
Oink, oink. Thank you, Dipshit the Clown.
That's really funny.
What a good name.
That's a good one. Also, I didn't care for the songs. There's one called Bullying by Number or something, Spider-Man the Musical, and I think it was lame. The tech was too ambitious. The songs were boring. I don't know.
You know what's a really good musical?
What?
Advent Children.
It's not a musical.
It's got music in it. It's actually got a really great, it has a fantastic score. But
I have not seen Peter Pan Goes Wrong. That's kind of what I was hoping to have Pat watch it with me. I'm so excited. I'm so fucking
Totally
excited.
musical.
It's not a musical.
Yeah.
Aquaman singing
by the
in
way,
Batman.
Paige,
Yeah.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, you were talking about this earlier. I don't know why Pat wants to watch Advent Children, because Rebirth is coming out in fucking 3 weeks, and Advent Children Complete is actually, like, obviously going to tie directly into that shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Also,
no, I'm gonna watch it.
I never watched Complete, which adds, like, a bunch of new scenes.
No. I'm going to watch it. We're going to watch
we're
it.
gonna watch it.
No, I'm going to.
Oh, Advent Children. Hey, Red Tooth and Claw, I have weird bad news for you. All the compilation of FF7 stuff is canon, except for Last Order. Before Crisis is canon. Advent Children's Crisis canon. Crisis Core is canon. Dirge of Cerberus is canon. What was Last Order? It doesn't matter. It's done. Last Order is an anime of Zack escaping from Nibelheim, but it is not canon anymore. It's not. Yeah, Dirge of Cerberus is super canon. Come on. Squid Shake, Shoot-A-Lures, and Shoot-A-Lures subscribed.
Thank you.
Thanks, Squid Shake, Shoot-A-Lures, and Shoot-A-Lures.
Pink Slime Goblin resub for 10 months and said, I had a dream like that one. It ended with when my sister killed my family after we had a Minecraft duel.
Cool, man.
That's awesome.
Did you win the duel?
The Royale tipped $5.
Wait, no, stop.
Oh, sorry, I got excited. I'm sorry.
Did they win the duel? Or did your sister win the duel?
Who won that duel?
Come on.
You tickle me.
Oh, did that take you?
Yeah, that's okay. Ah, no, don't touch my knees. I have tickly knees.
I know. I'm sorry, honey.
That's okay.
It was fun to do, though.
I remember when I was giving birth and like one of the nurses kept touching my knee and I kept being like, girl, you can't be doing that. I'm trying to have a baby.
The sister won. You gotta fucking beat your sister in a new dream and then bring your family back to life in the dream form.
Yeah.
People asking, how do you feel about South Park the musical?
It's incredible.
It's incredible.
It's incredible. It's incredible. I believe even Stephen Sondheim himself said it was like one of the greatest musicals of the 20th century.
It's also, and like from a non-musical lover perspective, it's actually very important because it tricked a bunch of people who would go, I'm not watching a fucking musical, into watching a musical, loving a musical, and singing the song from a musical.
Yeah. Well, I mean, those Matt and Trey, like fucking Book of Mormon is so good. I had Pat listen to the soundtrack on the way from
out west,
from Quebec to BC, and he was fucking bopping.
Yeah, it's good shit.
It's good shit. And I keep telling Pat, I'm like, Pat, I think you do like musicals. You just don't like.
I don't like
classical,
that corny shit.
You just don't like classical musicals, and even
gotta
then,
paint that wagon red. I don't know how to paint it, or else I might be dead.
Okay, I think you're okay. So like, I think you. So there's Oklahoma, right? Which yes, it's overdone. Blah 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 blah. But Oklahoma is also funny. Fiddler on the Roof is incredible. It's also very funny and very. It's good. I think you need to see something that is funny to make you not think it's just like because that's not all it really is.
Well, I should mention, somebody said it in the chat earlier, and they're completely right. One of the biggest reasons why people dislike musicals is that they encountered a theater kid at any point in their entire life.
Yeah. No, I fucking hate theater kids. I knew these girls, and they would always they would always sing Wicked.
Paige,
and as a result, I can't
Paige.
stand.
We're not going to do negative self-talk on this show.
Whatever. No, and and they would always sing like Wicked songs, and as a result, I can never watch Wicked. I've never seen it, and I can't watch it because it makes me like all of the muscles in my body tense up, and I get so mad. And that's
The theater kids at my college were so fucking insufferable.
it's awful.
They thought they were God's gift to anyone with ears and would just be just awful all the time.
Yeah.
It's like an entire profession was built out of that guy hanging out in the stairwell playing guitar.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So theater. So okay, I wish theater. How do I put this? Theater kids, the way that like most people know what a theater kid is, are people who did theater who always wanted to be the lead role.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'd never wanted to be the lead. I always wanted to be like the second or third, like, lead, usually the comic relief.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to be Lori, I want to be Ado Annie, right?
Yes.
Ado Annie gets the good shit. That's hilarious.
Oh, so like a professional?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I want to be the main character of the world, and I want everyone to look at me.
Yo, the main character is boring as fuck. Supporting cast or the comedic relief that only really has like maybe 2-3 scenes tops. That's the shit. That's the shit that's good. Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, it's people desperate to tell you that they're the main character of the whole world, and they're hanging out with other people who also think they're the main character
And then they're
of the
always
world.
fighting and then making up, and they're like, oh my god, it's like that scene in Wicked, and like, well, I have been changed for good.
Like one of my exes, her ex was a theater kid, so I had to deal with him all the time.
I'm not a
and
theater kid.
He
That's
was
different.
he was the
No.
worst person I knew in that entire time.
So awful. It's awful. Like, most people I knew did not know that I enjoyed or did or whatever theater for a long period of time because I was so fucking embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember when we started hanging out and you were like, oh, you like theater. It took, I don't think you knew that for a while because I knew what you would think of me.
I was right to think those things.
Well, that's different. But like, yeah, I think a lot of musical theater, like, people that you like aren't musical theater people.
Captain Marvelous said, my pal from high school was a theater kid, and he told his girlfriend he was going to have to be gay because all great theater actors are gay. So there's so much to unpack here.
Oh, man.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Man.
One, he was right. 2, he was gay.
No, well, okay, let me tell you something. If you are a straight man in musical theater and, like, you are going to be just either A, showered in pussy, or B, you're gay.
The problem is it's going to be all
Like, you are
theater
gay.
pussy, so it's going to be very damaged.
And
Yeah.
listen.
Some people don't like that crazy shit.
Listen. Well, you're crazy.
We're going to have to tell that boy, listen, we know about that crazy pussy and that toxic pussy, but you got to stay away from that and find yourself a nice girl. And then he's going to be like, what about you, Dad? And I said, you listen to what I fucking tell you.
Hey, I'm a nice girl. What are you implying? What are you implying? Are you implying something about me?
I would never.
I'm a nice girl. I'm
But you got
cool.
that mental Illinois.
I did not kill a woman. She just died. I'm kidding,
Paige,
okay.
we sat here and argued for almost 20 minutes about whether or not eating food out of a trash can is actually eating food out of a trash can.
That doesn't mean I'm not nice.
I didn't say not nice.
Just because I would eat the trash. What? What? I feel bad. We were supposed to spin a wheel. I kept trying to spin the wheel. Let it
we
be known.
literally can't spin the wheel now.
No, let it be known. I tried multiple times to spin
Paige,
a wheel.
It's fine, it's
but
fine.
I tried.
This is
I
good.
tried. I want
No,
y'all to know.
what we'll do is next week it'll be a full backlog.
All right.
That's what we're gonna do.
I'm genuinely very sorry.
we clearly can't. We don't have the fucking restraint to do a beat your wife or the backlog. You can
Well,
only
we-
beat one at a time.
We have to. Wow. We have time to spin one wheel.
We literally do not have time to spin the wheel.
All right. I'm sorry.
Because we have to finish at 8:00.
Yeah.
Because Zangief will get tired of watching the baby.
That's true.
And that
That's
means
true.
somebody is going to start up their game that I spun the wheel for them. And that means they'll only have 56 or 55 or 53 minutes possible when they deserve an hour like everybody else.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Well,
So
I
now
hope
that
you
we're moving
enjoyed.
over to full wife beating, here we go.
I'm true. Hey, no, hold on. Stop. God damn it, I can't concentrate. I'm truly sorry that, I'm truly sorry in general. Stop. Oh my God.
But I'm not touching you.
gonna.
But I'm not touching you.
You're gonna be wife, and I will be the beat.
I don't know where we're going with that.
I thought you were gonna sing.
Why would I start? You're starting.
I started the beat, and then you do the sing. Ready? Go ahead. You can do it. Go on, do it. Go. What are you just gonna smile at me?
Yeah. We're vamping.
I had to teach Pat what vamping was. It was so funny.
Yeah, now sucker punch me. Yeah, I'm just doing this, and then on the beat, just bam, right in my face.
Just start hitting as hard as you can. Oh,
I love you. Baby.
I love you.
Oh, yay.
Oh man. Like I was gonna be. Oh, tell him about shifting. Oh my gosh, it's
Hi,
Casey.
Casey.
Hi,
How you
Casey.
doing?
Hey, so shifting, you know, like apparently there's this thing on TikTok. Well, it started like a couple years ago. I think I've told you about it. But it's where you think really hard. You just think really hard about it. And then you lay down in your bed and you think hard about it. And if you do it right enough, you shift. And all of a sudden, oh my God, you're in the world of Harry Potter. You did it. You shifted. You shifted. Is that what we're talking about?
That's not new.
You shifted.
Paige, that's not new.
You reality shifted.
I remember
You did it.
reading about people desperately wishing their hardest, and if we all work together, we can all go to the Digiverse in like 1999.
Oh man. Right. So yeah. Okay. So what that is that's like lucid dreaming, right? Now, lucid dreaming totally works, and you totally can, and like I have before, and it's fucking rules.
This is just a bunch of pussies who want to get isekai'd and don't want to go out into their fucking road and get played in traffic
Well,
with
yeah,
a truck.
Pat, because nobody knows if that works or not. It doesn't work.
Well,
Don't do
be
that.
the change you want to see.
No, don't do that. No, don't. Didn't you use a timer for talk with wife?
It
Like
doesn't
once?
work.
Sorry, Troll King.
You can't put a time on this wife.
No, it's because the timer thing doesn't work with the new OBS system.
I mean, no, Paige, we could have just put a
then why didn't you? That's what you told me, you big liar.
I didn't tell you that
Pants
today.
on fire.
I didn't tell you that today.
You did. You told me that today. You said,
No,
hey,
I
the
didn't.
reason...
No, Paige.
You said the reason that there's no timer is
Yeah,
because...
for the fucking games, not for us.
Well, then why didn't you put it up there?
Because I didn't feel like it.
There you go, Troll King. I'm sorry that Pat didn't feel like doing it. Pants on fire. Till the day when we meet again, where we never believe.
Man, I want spaghetti.
I do too.
Oh,
I
man,
want spaghetti
I want
too.
spaghetti.
I also want
Because Paige
spaghetti.
made spaghetti last
I
time.
made
There's a bunch of spaghetti left
spaghetti.
over.
Yeah, I made...
Oh, these aren't rats on my pants. These are fishes.
Oh, they're fish.
They're fishies.
Little fish. I got them for him.
Man, Paige was like, I remember when we first got to BC, Paige was like, Pat, what do you want for dinner? And I said spaghetti, and this repeated like 10 times in a row.
Yeah.
And then she was like, you can't just say spaghetti every single night. What do you want for dinner? And I said spaghetti. And,
I mean, well, okay, so I'm actually not opposed to making you spaghetti quite often, and the reason for that is I often, and Pat knows this, I sneak in a lot of vegetables into the sauce.
What do you mean sneak it in? There's zucchini in there. I mean, it's delicious.
Well, you don't know. I blend things into the sauce so that you don't even know.
But why? You can have a piece of zucchini in like
Well,
a
because
garden
sometimes,
salad.
no, it's not a salad. It's a garden
Yeah,
style
whatever.
pasta. Well, because you get all bent out of shape. You're like, what's in this? And so I always have to list off like it's this and this is in there, and you freak out. So instead, I just blend it so I don't have to hear about the stupid shit. And then you just have the pasta, and you're like, yum yum yum, it's good for me. And I'm like, yes, it is. And now you're getting vitamins and minerals. And you vitamin
Okay.
and mineral.
Okay. So here's the situation
Oh.
Paige is describing. Okay, I'm about to eat the food. Nom nom. I'm eating the food. Nom nom. Oh hey, psh, what's this? I don't know what that is. Is that like a cucumber? And she goes, oh, it's a zucchini. Do
No,
I have
that's
to
not-
answer
no.
all these questions?
No, that's not. Yeah, no, no. Here's what happens. I remember when I first made you a fucking meal. It was garden style spaghetti, which basically that's just a lot of vegetables in there with your spaghetti. Whatever. It's great. It's good. And I left, little chunks of vegetable in there. It's pretty. It's yummy. Well, he's like, oh, what's this? I'm like, oh, that's zucchini. Oh, what's this? Before every bite, you were like, what's this?
Yeah,
what's this?
I want to know what's going in my mouth.
It's a vegetable. Just
Paige,
eat the food. You
Paige.
just eat it. It's delicious.
The fact that this
You don't
annoys
need-
you is so weird.
But you don't need. I want to have to. Like, I feel like I need to.
This is so
Like,
strange.
I need to make a menu for you, man. Like I
Like-
just. I'm gonna have to like list out like.
Like, Paige will put a food on a fucking fork and run over to me and be like, eat this. And I'm like, what is that?
No, I say, hey, babe, try this. And you'll go, oh, what is that? I'm like, no, just try it. Because here's the thing. When I used to tell Pat what he was about to eat, he'd go, I hate that. And I'm like, so I don't tell him because he used to hate green beans. I'm like, no, eat this green bean. No. So finally, I lied to him and said it was something else. And he's like, wow, this is great. I'm like, ha ha, fuck you. It's green beans. He's like, oh, I love green beans. I'm like, I know.
Paige,
I know you love green
Paige,
beans.
I'm just trying to determine.
Oh!
I'm just trying to keep myself safe because I don't know if it came out of the garbage can.
Patrick, I have not eaten anything out of the garbage can. I'm just saying that
Wait, hold my hand. Hold my
No.
fucking hand.
No.
Are you telling me with
Leave me
absolute
alone. Leave me alone.
Are you telling me
alone.
with absolute honesty that you have never eaten anything out of a garbage
ow.
can?
I mean, I can't because I have memory stuff going on. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I mean, maybe in the context of like it's wrapped up in a thing. Oh wait, you know what? I think I have. Here's why. Right? No. So okay, you're super right. No, let me explain. There was a trash can, and then we had this discussion. Remember? And all that was in there was just like whatever, nothing like old or gross. And I put a bag of McDonald's on the top, and then I went, oh, there's fries. And then I got the fries out, and you were mad.
Yeah, I was so mad.
Yeah, you were mad. No, you eat the fries.
You ate McDonald's out the trash.
I didn't, Pat. God, where's the trash can in here?
There's no trash can in here.
Where's, okay.
There's a trash bag over there. It's just got cans in it.
Okay, no, here. Okay, look. I don't know why these are in here. This makes me crazy.
Oh, because I play with them and I take them out of my pocket and then I put them there. And
All right, no, okay, look. All right, so these, you know what these are? These are doggy bags for poo-poos, right? Okay. Okay, see this? See this? Miss Mouse. Oh no, that means it's poo-poo now. It has become poo-poo. You can't use it or touch it anymore because it's poo-poo now. It's poo-poo. You can't. It is poo-poo now.
Let me hold that.
No.
Let me hold that.
No,
Let me
it's
hold
poo-poo,
that.
Pat. You don't want
Paige,
to touch the
let
poo-poo.
Let me hold that.
No.
Let me hold that.
No. You're
Give me
making me
that.
nervous. No.
Give me that.
No.
Give me that.
No.
Give me that. Give me that.
Oh! Well, I'll just get another one.
No, that's fine.
It's fine. Well, you could have also gotten a new one.
So, Paige,
Yes, Pat.
this isn't trash.
It's a bag of shit is what that is. It's a bag of
like,
shit.
This is a clean bag. Yes. You
Who
know.
knows? Who could
No,
say?
but no,
Who
that's-
kno-
you just
no, who
pulled
knows?
it.
It's Schrodinger's
No,
poo-poo,
no,
Pat.
Paige.
No.
Paige,
If
you're
we're-
gonna engage with me honestly and directly.
Do not act like I'm not
No,
arguing in
listen,
good faith.
Listen, okay?
I'm arguing in good faith.
Listen, okay, listen. This is the garbage bag that was
Alright.
clean. It didn't touch any trash, actually.
Who knows?
No, but
who knows?
No,
Who
seriously.
can say?
No, seriously.
I don't know. It's a poo.
Okay.
It's a bag of poo poo. I don't know.
No, Paige, you're not. Come on.
Who could fiance.
Get it together. You're an adult.
Do you of all people?
Yeah, we're having a fucking talk about eating out of
Fine.
the trash.
Okay, fine.
We're gonna talk like
Fine. All right,
adults.
fine.
Okay. So this is a bag that is used for dog poop, but it came off of a roll, and so it's obviously it didn't have dog poop in it, right? It's free and clean. Just putting the mouse in here does not make it a poo-poo mouse.
Well, because you saw that. If I walked away and came back, you would know.
Okay, so I saw you do it.
You saw me do it.
Okay. So when I wanted to go outside with Zangief,
Right.
and I put pieces of his treats in one of these bags.
Yeah.
And put it in my pocket.
Yeah.
And you said, get those fucking treats out of that bag. It looks like you're feeding the dog shit.
Yes.
It looks
oh
like
my God.
garbage.
Yeah, hold on. Wait, no, that's
totally different.
Yeah, because it was gross and it was freaking me out because it's a magical portal.
You would rather eat food out of this than have me feed the dog out of it?
No, that's different because we were outside. No, it's different because we were outside. No, hear me out. No,
You
we're
would
outside.
rather
No, wait,
eat
no, look at me. Watch
McDonald's
this.
out of our real trash can.
Hold on. I didn't eat it out of the trash can. I ate it out of
Was
the
it in
bag.
the trash can?
I don't remember. It was on top. Look at me. Look at this, you fucking assholes. Look. This is Pat. Ready? No, what? Sorry if my walk is stiff. My back hurts really bad. Ready? Okay. Oh, my name's Pat. Oh, here you go, Zangief. Let me just reach into this bag of shit bag and feed you in public. And people look at you and are like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's weird. Me in my own private home doing this. Here's the difference. Ready? Hold out your hand. Pat is the
you can't actually see.
Pat is the garbage can. Ready? This is what happened. Okay,
Yeah.
hold that. Okay, and then I.
Right.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's some delicious. And that's what happened.
You forgot something.
What did I forget?
So put it back in my hand. So I'm the garbage can.
Okay, and I
So
turn
I remember
away.
the
I turn
garbage
away.
can we had in Quebec.
I turn away.
So what you're not remembering is the top of the garbage can closing on top of it.
It didn't at the time.
Oh, it didn't?
No.
Oh.
Because remember.
So
no.
when you
no,
put-
at the time. No, listen. No, do you recall that at the time?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
They had a malfunction and we just took it off.
So what you're saying is that instead of having it was a bag sticking out through the hole of the garbage can like so on top of the trash.
It was on top of the garbage can.
You're out of your fucking mind.
You're out of your fucking
Yeah,
mind.
I'm out.
It's completely different. It looked like you were feeding our dog shit.
You were eating out of a garbage can!
It's in the bag. It was in the bag. It's different.
You're eating McDonald's fries out of the trash!
In the bag. I had just placed it there, turned away and went, oh, delicious McDonald's fries.
Oh my God!
Leave me alone. It's completely different. Yes, it was partially eaten by me.
I can't.
They're my fries.
I can't believe you would even argue this point.
Wait, no, the fries were not touched because I hadn't eaten them. So that's wrong. No, the burger was. I didn't touch the burger though because I was done with the burger, but I wanted the fries. It's different. How dare you? How dare you try to insinuate that there's this similarity between pretending to dig dog treats out of a shit bag to our dog in public versus me in my private abode with my own food on top of my trash, go, oh yeah, and it's wrapped up and safe from anything. It's a completely different scenario. You're out there. You're out there. Well, here you go, Zangief. Have some of your own shit, buddy. And it looks like
look
poop
at me.
too.
Look at me right now. It's really important.
I'm looking at you.
Tell me
Yeah.
that we are not on the TV in the living room right now.
Oh, I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I don't know. Do you think she's watching?
Oh.
Oh, I heard from my friend. She loves me and she's thinking of me.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. But I'm right. This is another one of those things of like you
Like, the level of confidence you have explaining
I'm
this
so confident.
will drop
I'm
precipitously
so confident.
if you were to move that way or that way or that way in like 100 feet.
Wait, what do you mean?
Go to our next door neighbors in any direction
I
and
will.
explain the story.
Will.
You really,
I'll tell them. I
really.
will. I will. They know about the floor pie. How much further can we fall?
Well, the floor pie was just with our hands. It wasn't in the fucking trash.
You're in here digging out like pretend dog shit out of a bag to feed the dog.
But it was actually clean.
But nobody knows that.
Yeah, but you knew it was in the trash.
And I knew that my stuff was clean, so it was fine. It's about perspective. It's about perspective. It's not about what is true. It's about what people believe is true.
So you believe that eating out of the garbage is fine as long as there's a 1 millimeter McDonald's bag separating your fries from whatever the fuck was in there? The thinnest
No, it's about
fucking...
like you go outside and you are opening up, like, and by the way, it would be like this, like a shit bag. Like a bag, this is a bag of this is a bag in which shit goes. For those of you who don't own pets, he opens it up and then feeds it to the dog, and they look like little shit nuggets.
Paige.
That's what they look like. And I said, stop doing that. It makes me so upset because people will look at that. Like, I saw you do it, and I was like, why is he feeding our dog shit? Like, I got so confused.
Paige,
Ah!
this is a stronger barrier to dog poop germs than
No,
your
it isn't!
your fucking McDonald's paper bag was
No.
to anything.
No, there was nothing in that. There was no like dirty diaper because this was a million years ago. But there was no like old food in there. It was just like boxes and shit. You know, like we usually have. Before we got the dog and before we got the baby, like most of our garbage was just fucking Amazon boxes and bullshit. It wasn't like old food and poopy butt diapers and God knows what.
I want everyone to really just take a deep breath and fucking step back from this. The woman that will scream argue in front of the largest crowd you'll see in person in your life that she ate those fries out of the garbage and it was fine can't make it through the fucking second half of a
Wooly.
Seinfeld episode.
Call Wooly.
I'm not fucking calling
him.
Wooly at 10:30 fucking p.m. at night.
Call him.
So he can tell. Hey,
him.
you know he's not going to answer.
Call him.
No, I'm
He'll
not.
answer if I call him.
No, we don't
You
want to
know
do
he
that.
will.
He'll think I'm dead again.
He'll answer.
No,
I'll call.
we're not doing it. I'm not doing that.
Come on.
No.
Ah.
You should have seen the fucking look on his face when I'm like, oh yeah, my wife doesn't believe in fucking space. He looked like he was gonna shoot himself.
Oh, God.
Oh.
So funny. And Wooly will answer because A, that means either you died, or B, I have sent him something heinous. Kirby related.
Yeah.
Usually. Yeah, no, I don't believe in space.
Yeah, we don't
You talking about big nighttime?
We don't have antics.
I know, I just like, if I think about space for too long, I get anxious. So I just pretend like it's just big nighttime.
So I guess to me, Paige, is how does that even help you?
Because I like the nighttime. I can understand nighttime. I get it. I can fathom the night.
Scared of big nighttime, but not scared of big Stanley. We actually tested Paige's cup for lead.
So we tested my cup for lead.
No lead.
No lead detected.
No, not even one lead.
We should have done it on stream.
Yeah,
Maybe
well.
I'll do it on my stream, just in case.
The Royale kicked in $5. Thanks, man. Hey, Pat and Evil Pat, you decide who's who. The whole Xbox thing reminds me that I only bought an Xbox One for 2 games. Killer Instinct, which I just bought on Steam, and Rare Collection. That was 8 years ago. Ninja Gaiden Black, though. Ninja Gaiden Black is good. Do you guys want to hear the reason why I bought an Xbox Series X? I think I'm far enough away from that sponsorship I can talk about it. So, you remember when I did a Persona 5 Royal stream on PC? And, for sponsor? Well, they wanted, part of that agreement was, hey, it needs to be on Game Pass or it needs to be on the Xbox. And I went, cool. And I spent 2 weeks trying to get Game Pass to work on my computer, and I could not get it to work. So I just went to the store, got an Xbox for the stream, and did the stream, and it has never been turned back on since.
All right, hey, so how do we test for lead? You buy a kit, and the kit is it's a bunch of swabs that has like the stuff on it, and you just swab it around on the thing you think has lead, and then if it changes a certain color, then lead is detected. But if not, no lead is detected.
Didn't change color.
Did not change at all.
Yeah, I couldn't get Game Pass to work. It just wouldn't. It wouldn't even load up. Like I would click on it, and it would just not. The window would just never come up ever. There was nothing to fix, and there was nothing to troubleshoot. It just refused to work at all. Harry Kingsport kicked in a sub. Paige, I've been meaning to recommend you show Pat the 1987 musical Into the Woods. I'm biased because it's my favorite, but I think he'd like it.
Into the Woods is fantastic. It is a great musical. I don't think Pat would like it. And I have to be very selective. So the reason I have Pat watch musicals is not necessarily because I'm like...
She likes to see me bored.
Well, no, that's not true. No, it's because you are uncultured, and I want you to see things so that you'll, like, enjoy jokes in the culture. Like Rent, Peter Pan...
I don't know, Paige. I think I'm pretty cultured. Just depends what culture you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, did you see Chicago?
No.
The musical?
Well, I was in Chicago.
No, the musical.
No.
Oh, that one's pretty good. The movie is actually really good.
You know, I don't actually have much of a leg to stand on because the only art form that I know a lot about is video games, but I actually really, really, really dislike certain uses of the term uncultured. It makes me very, like, ugh. Because it usually means that when you call somebody uncultured is that they're not personally familiar with the culture that you like.
Oh, okay.
Like the number one time that I used to hear it was people talking about, oh, they don't even like the opera. They're so uncultured. Like a lot of people just fucking hate opera.
I don't think. Well, I certainly didn't mean it in a racist way or an elitist way.
I'm white.
Someone says it's usually racist. What I mean by
I'm white as hell.
What I personally mean. What I mean by that is, like, there's a lot of, like, in-jokes and things like that in other forms of media that, like, you'll miss, and I'll go, oh, that's because of this, and then I have to sit there and explain to Pat.
Yeah.
And so, maybe I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. In my mind, cultured always means, like, you have kind of a broad idea of the culture at large,
that's what
you understand.
That's what it's supposed to mean. But it usually just means, well, you don't like my fancy pants, schmoozy piece of shit thing. No. Reality TV is as much culture as Siegfried is.
Opera's great but it's complicated. Opera can be really, really great.
I did an opera just now. That's what I got. Yeah.
You're doing it.
I did it.
I'm proud of you.
It is classist, though. Yeah, no, it absolutely is. When you talk about an art form that you need a tux to go see, there should be opera for regular jerk-offs like me.
You just listen to opera, or you can look it up on YouTube. It's basically free. And especially now, a lot of opera houses have discounted evenings, or they do it for free in the park. Like, they've made opera very, very accessible nowadays.
And yet not blowing up the charts. despite it being
well,
totally
no,
accessible.
It's not. The charts are rigged, man.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. For the most part.
Opera sucks.
All right.
Shakespeare's The Poor Man's Opera? That doesn't even make any sense, dude. That's... I would put a random Jay-Z album, a guy who I haven't even listened to most of his albums, against almost every opera.
Okay.
And you
That's
would
fine.
give those to two people, and they would be like, oh, I want to listen to that one.
Okay.
It's bad.
I feel nothing when
Yeah,
you do
you know
this.
what? I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Like, a huge proportion of it is I have an extreme violent reaction to me thinking that somebody is telling me that they're better than me.
Yeah, and you know that
And
I don't
that's
feel
why...
that way. But you know that I don't feel that way at all.
Well, you better not. Miss, I'll eat fucking fries out of the garbage.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Is it with the eating food out of the trash again? How long you gonna use that? Like... All right, Oscar. San Shadow says, Pat, you tell us you're better than us all the time. Yeah, I don't like it when somebody says it to me.
Of course.
It's different. That's why I need a bunch of kryptonite and whatever the kryptonite is for the royal family. Is it genetic diversity? Is that their kryptonite?
I love you so much.
I love you too.
You're so funny.
Oh,
You are so clever and funny.
Oh, thank you.
No.
You're pretty great too, honey.
Aw, come on.
Oh.
All right, let us continue. Let us continue.
Didn't Charles just get cancer? Yeah, no, he did. It's a miracle.
He did. He did.
Ray Kuja kicked in a sub. Man, hold on, Ray Kuja. Ireland is just fucking going through.
Oh. Crocodile says, do we have to change the money twice or can we skip this one?
Change the money
What
twice.
do you mean, Crocodile?
I don't know what that means.
Can you
What
explain?
does change the money?
I don't know. Do you need like change or do you need it like in USD?
No,
What do you
the
mean?
fucking queen. I don't think he's even on the 20 yet.
Oh my god, you're so right.
I don't think he
Oh
even
my
got to the.
God.
Oh man.
Crocodile?
Oh man.
Oh my god, dude.
That's so funny. Yeah, I got some 20s today. They had the queen on them still.
Oh my god, Crocodile.
Oh man, didn't even get on the money. That's gonna be
That
fucking
went way
funny
over my
as
head.
shit.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
How long has he been king? 5 months?
Like at least 25
Oh my
minutes.
god. Well, the coronation, when was the coronation? In September?
Yeah, Ivan Mistwalker. I was about to say, yeah, the Ireland's just fucking
Oh man.
going through back-to-back big celebrations, man. Oh, God, that's so good. Good for them. Good for the Irish.
Oh boy.
Ray Kuja kicked in a sub. Tom Kenny himself sung as Patchy the Pirate and killed it. What?
Oh. Oh.
Hey, hit that modulator. Raging Inferno gifted 5 subs. Thanks, Raging Inferno.
Thank you, Hong Kong Kong.
Oink. S Dudes kicked in a sub. I don't know what to put here. Bazinga, I guess.
Bazinga.
Mazionga.
What? What does that mean?
It's a version of the Bazinga meme that I think of every time, and it made me laugh so hard I threw up. But I can't find it. It's like Persona 3 like tips like at the top of the screen, but it's Sheldon's fucking face, and it goes, this guy's weak to lightning, and then it just zooms in on Sheldon's face like super distorted, and he just goes Mazionga. And I can't. Oh, it's so stupid. And I've never been able to find that meme ever again. I've never been able to find it. Bojangles. That's right, Wise Janitor. That was the other one. Zimbabwe. Ah.
Kai9 tipped $5. Fun fact on the topic of shifting to isekai worlds in Digimon. In the second season, there's an entire plot point around kids and a 50-year-old man who aren't special or chosen enough to go to the Digiverse, basically teaming up to be salty.
Dude.
That's awesome.
That's
I
first
love
one, that's
that.
great.
That's great.
Also, 10 Division says, Pat, I made that this week. Am I the one you saw, or is that old? I'm talking about one from like 11 or 12, 13 years ago.
So do you remember that episode
10 Division, send me that right now.
Do you remember that episode of Star Trek where
Yes.
the Lower Decks? Is it Lower Decks? Or no,
Yes.
that's the name of the show, but that's also the name of that episode, right?
Yes,
That is such a good episode. I would love more Star Trek episodes of just like
oh man,
the not they don't go on any specifically cool adventures.
Paige.
They're just doing like basic shit.
Paige,
What?
I think the funniest part of that is you kind of flew past it.
I did.
Where you just said, Pat, do you remember the Star Trek episode? And I just looked at you and went, yes.
Yeah, I know. You're right. Yeah, you're right. See, I liked what I saw of the Lower Decks animated series, but it didn't tickle me. You know, I was just kind of like, yeah, all right, because they're going on the cool adventures, and I don't want them to go on the cool adventures. I want them to be mopping the floor while in the background you've got fucking Worf transforming into a spider,
Yes, the best
spitting
one.
on Beverly
That's great.
Crusher and melting her
Everybody
face.
loves it. Everybody loves
That's
it.
what I want. I don't want that. I want that in the background or in like a blurred out foreground, but I don't want that to be the main enchilada.
Yeah, hey, man, I just gotta get
You know
back
what I
to
mean?
cleaning the cum off the holodeck.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So much cum in here. Jesus. Yeah, the Orville. Yeah, we should watch
Yeah,
it.
we should just
Go
watch
back
the
to
Orville.
yeah. Before we watched the first season, it was incredible.
It was really good.
Yeah. Hey, insert witty quote here. Kicked in a sub. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
10 Division kicked in 500 bits. Thank you. This stream is the most entertaining thing I've ever seen. It's criminal that we're not paying for this.
Aw.
But you are.
Aw, thank you. I'm glad.
And Shirtle kicked in 500 bits. Says 1 bit for every calorie I burn laughing at you guys' bullshit.
Aw, thanks.
Thank you.
Jeez, everybody's so nice.
Is the Orville worth it if I never watched Star Trek? Yeah, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably.
Because I started watching the Orville. I think before. Did I? No. After I started watching Star Trek. But you'll enjoy it. It's quite good.
Yeah.
It's so.
And if
good.
you like it, you'll probably very much like Star Trek.
Yeah.
Biggest Dicketh the Fourth kicked in 500 bits. Have you seen the Tucker Putin interview yet? Shit is hilarious. I gotta be honest, I have not.
I'm not.
I have no interest in seeing Mr. Shithead Bowtie talk to world dictator. I don't like. Does a bunch of zany shit happen?
I have heard it is pretty funny. I will say.
Really?
Yeah. It might be worth a gander at like some clips. I mean, I don't know.
Putin makes fun of him a lot. Oh, that's pretty funny.
Oh, wow.
Even abroad, people don't fucking respect Tucker Carlson. I saw a bit of him coming up and like, we're in Canada and we have to save them and give them freedom. And it's like a bunch of cringe ass fucking shit.
He came here?
Yeah. He didn't get an interview with anybody and then he left. Because everyone's like, oh, that guy. Fuck off. I don't think he even got a fucking interview with Pierre Poilievre or whatever his fucking name is. Our current conservative leader pretending that he's a human being. Why are they all like that, dude? They're all like that. It's so fucking weird. They're all so creepy. It's so fucking weird. My whole life, every conservative fucking leader of that party is like a fucking alien. It's so goddamn weird.
What, of Canada?
Yeah. Harper and fucking Preston Manning and, oh God, this Pierre freak, they're all fucking weirdos. Oh, man.
I don't know.
It's, oh my God, it is just fascist Millhouse. Oh my God, that is what he is. Oh, Pierre, oh, you're such a loser.
I feel very ignorant. I have no idea about Canadian politics. I don't know anything.
Canadian politics are way, way simpler than American politics.
Yeah, I do know that.
They're actually really, really simple. You have a choice between thieves, losers, freaks, and Quebec. And if you're not in Quebec, you don't really have much of a... You don't really get to pick Quebec because, you know...
Yeah, is Quebec a good choice?
If you're in Quebec, it can be. Until it becomes a really, really bad choice. And then out in BC, there's a one Green Party rep who gets their seat, and then every 3 to 6 years, they give it to the one Communist Party rep. Because I don't know what riding it is, but in BC there's one like hyper liberal riding that flip flops between the Green and the Communist Party.
Berserk wants to know, why does the Prime Minister have to be bilingual? It seems strange.
Because the country has 2 official languages, and
Huge number of people do speak primarily or only French.
Like despite the fact that Quebec has most of the French speakers in the country. Quebec represents like 35% of the entire population, and 90% of people in Quebec speak French as their primary language. So in Canada, you have people who speak English and French to make up like 70-30 as population thing. And also, much more importantly, is that if you don't speak French ever, no one in the second most populated province will ever vote for you, ever. Which means you will lose. You're just gonna lose. Like, imagine if California, Texas, Arizona, and what's one of the other ones that are near there? Just say states that are in that area. Nevada.
Yeah.
Let's say Nevada, California,
okay.
Texas, and Arizona had a 95% Spanish-speaking population exclusively, and you were doing the presidential race, and both guys didn't speak a word of Spanish, like they just wouldn't vote for them, and that person would lose. Yes, I know there are Hispanic populations in those states. I'm saying if it was 95%, like it's a majority language in these states. Therefore, if you can't appeal to people in those states because you don't speak the majority language,
it's not even appealing. It's just speak to them.
Yeah,
right?
because they'd be like, "What's that guy saying?"
Yeah, they would just be like, "I don't know what's happening." Yeah.
And people go, "That's already there." And I'm like, 95% of Texas does not speak Spanish, guys. When I'm not using exaggeration. When I say 90% of Quebecers, their primary language is French, I actually mean 90%. They do the census. It happens every time.
Well, why don't we look it up and find out and make sure?
Because it is.
Well, but we can just look it up and make sure. It's fun that way. It'll be fun. And then we can also be right or wrong. How percentage of Quebec population francophone?
Yeah.
Most Canadian native speakers of French live in Quebec, the only province where French is the majority and the sole official language. Of Quebec's people, 71.2% are native francophones, and 95% speak French as their first or second language.
Yeah, no, it's
So it's about 71, a little over 71%.
Depending how you want to do it, it's either 71 or 95%. Yeah. So yeah, that's why prime ministers have to be able to speak both languages.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Because there's like a 6 million person voting bloc that basically doesn't speak any English at all.
I'm so sorry. There's an update. French, 6,102,210, which is 78%.
Yeah. So yeah, there's in a country that has 33 million people, there's a 6 million person voting bloc that only speaks French. So the prime minister has to be able to speak both, or else they just won't vote for the Liberals. They'll vote for the bloc instead. And then the bloc will get fucking majority. They'll become leader of the opposition, and then everybody will be fuck ass miserable because the bloc Quebecois as the leader of the opposition sucks.
So Ardark Sue says, "What if you don't like speaking French?" Well,
Fucking too bad.
You got. There's a lot. It's
well,
not.
as the
great
prime
for you.
minister, fucking eat shit. It's also why like there's a disproportionate amount of liberal prime ministers from Quebec, because Quebecers are more likely to vote for another Quebecer, and that helps you in one of the big regions. Biggest ticket. Oh, I just read that. Oh. Dude, what was it like in Quebec when they almost voted themselves out of Canada? Well, that's actually... You know what? If anybody's in Texas, this is actually fun to talk about for you. So in the 90s, Quebec was like, we want to quit. And we're going to have a referendum to decide whether or not we're going to quit. And the very first thing that happened was that the federal government said, you can't fucking do that. And Quebec said, you were going to try. So they held the referendum anyway. And then it was 51% no, and then 49% yes. So staying in Canada won. And the federal government came back and said, it doesn't matter. You can't separate from Confederation. And Quebec said, well, we lost this time, but maybe next time. And then they got found out that they cheated and threw out like hundreds of thousands of votes. And then every discussion about it since then has been like, well, here's how we would separate. And then the federal government goes, we're not going to let you do that. So ideas that have been floated, well, we'll separate from Canada, but we'll still use the Canadian dollar. And Canada goes, no, you're not. And they said, well, we'll separate from Canada, and we'll take over the military bases. And the federal government said, no, you're not. And then, well, we'll separate from Canada, but we'll keep trade agreements with the U.S. And then the U.S. and Canada are like, are you fucking stupid? No, you're not. And so the new generation of kids who look at music videos from Americans on the internet don't care so much about that. It would have been Brexit, actually. And Texas would be Brexit also. Brexit has done a great service to everybody by showing everyone what a bad idea just taking your ball and going home without planning it out is.
Baked pretzels tipped $5. Thank you. Howdy, Pat and Paige. I just showed up to the stream to ask if you have heard of the real life enhanced Olympic Games.
Oh yeah, every day, dude.
There's a website for it. It seems like it will actually happen.
I'm not holding my breath. I'm not holding in my breath.
Would you be so excited?
Paige, I'd be so excited.
Would you want to go be there?
No,
live?
no, I don't know. No,
Why
I
not?
don't want to be there.
Why?
You don't know if like one of the performers will just explode.
A performer.
Competitor, athlete, whatever.
Athlete.
What if they blow up?
What do you mean if they blow up?
We don't know what kind of robot shit these people have. It should be. Anyway, Quebec nationalism / separatism / sovereignty is an incredibly complex discussion to be had, which is hilarious because it becomes more pointless by the day. The kids don't give a shit. The kids don't remember the federal government fucking over Quebec. They just know Xbox. They know Xbox and they know American TV.
And eat hot chip and lie.
Yeah, like not for long. That's right. Not for long.
Honey, we probably better wrap things up.
Yeah.
Or at least I do. I gotta go.
What's the sovereign city movement like in Canada? It doesn't exist. Canada has like 40 cities.
How many liters in the cup? This is 40 ounces. So I think this is about... Oh, I always forget how many ounces, liters. Yeah, it's 40 ounces.
Irish unification might happen this year. Oh, man, that'd be awesome.
And it's lead-free. Hold on. I'm sorry, hold on. Oh.
What about sovereign citizens? I mean, yeah,
it's
every now and then, I'm sure, but it's not like a thing.
It's 1.18 liters. So I like to have 2 of these a day.
The big difference between Canadian law and American law that makes like that sovereign citizen shit like stupid is that in the U.S. you guys have the states handle crime. in Canada, the federal government handles crime, so there's no oh, I crossed the state line, it's different. Shit, it's just like, no, the whole country has the same set of criminal laws. So if you're like, I'm a sovereign citizen, they just treat them. They have like a fucking rule book that goes down the list for every province.
You're so smart and cool.
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you.
And handsome.
Oh, thank you, darling.
So cute.
Do I want to say anything else before we finish? Feds handle cross-state crimes. Yeah, but what I mean is like, there's only one set of statutes, right? There's no variability. Though the prison system is provincial, which can cause weird shenanigans. That's not how it works here in the U.S. If you break a law in Florida and flee to Georgia, Georgia will just detain you and ship you back to Florida. I mean, they'll still do that up here, but what I'm saying is that there's the same set of statutes across all provinces because crime is, like, national instead of provincial or statewide or whatever. I love you, honey.
I love you.
Even though you eat trash.
You feet.
So what were you gonna say? What were you gonna say? It. Say it, coward.
No. Page deck him.
No, don't do it.
What if I just went pa like as a callback to the hook?
You'd probably hurt your hand.
I would hurt my hand.
My sister once hit me in the shoulder.
Oh yeah.
She was really mad at me. She was 20-something, and I was like 16, and she almost broke her hand. Because she's really tiny and very frail.
So tiny. That girl's so small.
All right. We got to go. We got to get back to our little baby child.
Yeah.
Thank you for this excellent episode of Beating Your Wife and the Backlog.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
We'll be
about
beating
the
more
backlog.
backlogs next week and less wife.
Less wife. Sorry.
Smaller than Pat. Oh, yeah. My sister's like 4'9", dude.
Yeah, no, she's right. She's 1 inch above being classified as a little person. She told us
she's very small. She weighs like 70 pounds or something.
She's so small.
She's incredibly small.
She is so small. She's really great though. I like her a lot.
Yeah, she's cool. All right, we gotta go. Bye.
Bye.